Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Carson Goblin, and we are back for our something episode of the Guards Tale. I really need to check what episode that is. But while I'm checking what episode it is, fourth apparently, I just want to point out that if you're watching us on our Twitch channel, on our VODs, please watch us on our YouTube channel. You can find us at Twitch TV Goblin Cave, Goblin Cave TV on YouTube. The reason being is that we have so much more viewers on our Twitch VODs instead of our YouTube, and we're trying to grow our YouTube channel. YouTube is how creators like us, small little creators, get noticed. And if you watch us on YouTube, the algorithm goes, "Oh, this is worth watching," and then spreads it to other people. If you comment on our videos, if you leave a like, or if you leave a dislike and change that back to a like, then that'll also help us, because disliking is not very nice. But please use our YouTube channel instead. We will be shutting off our Twitch channel. The VODs on Twitch, we'll be shutting that off again. It's insane the amount of people we are watching on our Twitch. I love it. Thank you so much for that support. But please, we need to redirect you to our YouTube channel. It means that it'll spread further and more people will come to our channel, and it makes a big difference. So please do that. Other than that, let's go to our channel. Let's go to everybody and say hello and say, "Hi, everybody."
Hello,
Hey.
everybody. What's up? Good to see y'all here.
And I'll turn on our Syrinscape audio, because Syrinscape is amazing. Go check them out at syrinscape.com. Just a little segue there.
Yeah, always recommended.
Always recommended. They're not a sponsor, but yeah, part of using their product is the fact that we recommend them because they are that cool.
A special hello to our YouTube viewers.
Yeah, special hello to our YouTube viewers.
Thanks.
We're
Hey,
not
guys.
live viewers. That's kind
What's
of a
up?
weird. We don't do YouTube live, but that's kind of weird. So okay,
It's fine. No, that's
when they watch-
they'll be like, "Yeah, great. I feel welcome."
at very minimum, you'll be like a day away, because there's a 24-hour embargo from Twitch to YouTube. So that's kind of
It's
okay.
only a day away.
It's only a day away. Or it could be 10 years ago that we did this, and you're watching it 10 years in the future, if COVID hasn't gotten us, or Greta Thunberg
Hello,
hasn't
aliens. We're glad
become
you
the
found the
queen
video.
and made us back to whatever. I don't know. That was just really random. Love you, Greta. Please don't kill us all.
The end.
So
Where are we going with this?
I don't know. I really don't know. This is always weird.
I think this is just called sleep deprivation.
A little bit. So you can donate to the channel if you're watching live, and donating to the channel helps the characters out, helps the players. Every donation of $1 or per 100 bits gives the player a redemption, or essentially a hero point, which they can use to reroll, or they can spend them all to not die. So it's kind of important. We currently have Shireen with 1, and GameReaper with 1, and Taylor and Deirdre with 4.
What?
Yeah, well,
I mean,
generally speaking,
great. Good for them.
they would only last that session, but I know that Chibi was holding on to those points for the big
this.
encounter at the end, which we stopped right before because of, like, we were coming up to our time limit. And Deirdre, not being here, got a mystery donation overnight, which giving her character lots of rerolls just in case. I
Great
wonder
shield.
where that donation came from. Cat.
She's just worried we're gonna
Yeah,
hold her character up to the gunfire or whatever,
Yeah.
arrow fire.
Has all those donations and isn't even here.
I know. And generally, we wouldn't even use your character if you're not here. But because we've only got 4 players, we'll be using your character.
But, you know, Grandma is so kind and likes to give out
Look at that.
handouts, so she's going to totally use those hero points towards the other folk.
See, that I might overrule. Like, she'll give out cupcakes,
that have a hero point hidden inside.
but maybe not the hero points. No, maybe not. No.
No hero
Although-
point cookies? Damn it.
I was just thinking, being an alchemist, having like exploding cupcakes would be funny.
Oh, it'd be like Chinese fighting muffins.
Wait, so what?
Charlie's Angels reference. We're here to play Pathfinder.
Hey.
Wow, that went even further weird than mine, I think. GameReaper, do you want to get weird and do some weird references? And
I think I'm good.
you go, Polly. You want to go like left field or right field, like weird references? No.
Straight down the middle. Go for it.
Okay, well, let's do our introductions. GameReaper, would you like to start?
Hi, I'm GameReaper from Gathering of Nerds, and today I am playing Ezeric, the Kobold Investigator, and I am the smartest, of course.
According to you, yes.
Of course.
And Chibi.
Hi guys, I'm Chibi. I am playing Taylor, who is the cat folk
Learned guard prodigy.
I am here to save lives, and apparently all the lives I'm saving are those of my teammates.
And increasing on that, we've just got a subscription, which means that everybody gets another hero point.
Yay!
Which means
Thank you,
Chibi
Nero.
and
Good to see you, too.
and Deirdre
So
is going to
exciting.
have maximum. So no more for you, none. So yes,
Use them or
thank you
lose
for
them.
thank you for the subscribing to the channel. All your efforts are well appreciated. We love you, and thank you for thinking of us as worthy of your support. So thank you.
Your subscription will save lives.
Well, I don't know about
Thanks
saving
for
lives, but
maybe saving us.
Yeah.
it will help them, but also helps us in the channel financially, which helps pay for all these things we do for our channel, for our viewers. So thank you. And there's a something going on.
Yeah,
can't be
I have
bad.
to mute my phone.
So do I. Total
That's the
professionals here.
plan.
Total professionals. So just yes, I do actually have to mute my phone. I didn't realize I did. So
Hey,
yes,
wow, what are you doing?
Polly, would you like to do your introduction?
Yes, hi, I'm Polly of of Polly People, and I am playing Shireen Alban, who is a rogue undercover cop who got her cover blown. She has developed into a somewhat complex character, as it turns out. She thought she was a grizzled old veteran, yet she's surprised by criminal activity. She gets tired of the people she works with, yet she will defend them and get angry at anybody who attacks. So we'll find out what other. Oh, and she's a little bit more humble about her abilities, a little bit, from the fails.
Yeah, she's just very confused.
She's a little confused. She's
Finding
conflicted
out who
all the
you
time.
really are. You were prepping
true.
so hard for that undercover role.
Yeah,
You're realizing who Shireen really is now.
yeah.
I think this is the
Or
most
like a
complex character we've
stooge or
got.
something.
Like, we don't have complex characters. We're just having fun with these. I think that's totally the most complex character. Though some of the applications we've had really complex and just too much. Just bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's come out through character development though, through role play and episodes. So yeah, I feel like it's legit.
Wow,
I thought about it.
That sounds like Powered by Apocalypse.
Well,
What?
I've been kind of thinking about things in those terms for whatever reason. I don't know.
Game system Powered by Apocalypse. Yeah, you don't have character backgrounds. You have a couple of hooks and that's it. Anyway, back to this. So distractions. So we found ourselves last week at the end of our first day. Not even at the end of our first day on the beat. We found ourselves at the Knight's Menagerie Zoo. A little bit of an incident where Rusty, the Rust Monster, got a little bit agitated and got out of his cell. He caused a little bit of chaos, saying most locks in the menagerie or in the zoo are made of metal. So he's opened up a few cages. Hoots the owlbear got out and had a little bit of a play in the grocery store. Big Tooth was making a nest in the local market outside, and anyone that opposed Big Tooth got turned into stone. Big Bertha was having a little bit of a food munching in the pond with the very, very frightened and now non-existent, now food, I should say, penguins exhibit, and so on and so on. No, the last penguin was killed.
I know. I'm like, he was holding out for so long, dude. I was like cheering for you, and then,
Yeah,
No.
I know. The idea of a GM is to give you that emotion, give you that longing, that connection to something, and then take it away. Not always, but it's fun when you do. The hyenas, which are eating themselves silly in the food stalls, and now food for Berta. And there's a lot of other stuff going on. They've found that the vet and the owner of the circus. I was going to say circus, but owner of the zoo were having a relationship, which was so secret. But they went out one night and they never came back. The lead zookeeper is a bit bitter with that and is injured from that bastard, or actually injured from Rusty, and they're now facing that bastard. One of the main attractions for the zoo. It doesn't really have a name. It's always just called as that bastard because it's just so nasty, and that bastard is a subterranean creature which spits acid. There's a child in the actual cell of that bastard, and that bastard's not in the cell. That bastard is outside, trying to get in and spitting acid at the child through the crystalline door and glass window of the cell. The players have come up from the hallway. As they open the door, they see this massive, ugly creature, and we'll show a picture again. But this massive, ugly creature, the Ancrab, as it so to speak, and so just minimizing that down. So the Ancrab, and the floor is covered with bodies, mostly mutilated, half-eaten, bits of acid, lots of blood. And yeah, so that's the Ancrab. That's our ugly, disgusting, acid-spitting creature. And that's where we find ourselves. That's when we stopped, and we've stopped before we rolled initiative, but that's what we're up against.
I can't believe I haven't quit this cop job yet. It doesn't even hardly pay anything.
we don't even get lunch breaks.
Yeah, we don't get lunch breaks, and we're dealing with acid
Our
splash.
lunch gets used to like, hey, your lunch was used to save lives. That's really cool.
It's all right. It's going to be hyena jerky. I just read that in the chat from Nero.
Okay.
Oh.
That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So let's get our initiative. Let's start off. Now, we do have a timed initiative. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep to the timing this time, but we're trying to aim to shrink that time down.
Yeah, we'll try.
We're trying to.
Oh, whoops.
Are we on the map? Do we need
I
to be
don't
on
know
the
if we
map?
are on the map. You're not, because I have that tendency of not doing that.
All right.
So there we go.
Yeah, whoops, I
me.
didn't click on my character.
That's me. I can try to do that. So
Yeah.
24 is good. I don't know
actually-
how we're going to get it in the cage.
Oh,
well,
here
the
we
problem
go.
is that the child is inside the cage. If it's
know.
back to the door.
Yeah, considering that there's a child at risk, I don't think we'll be getting that thing in the cage.
Okay, we're just going. Okay,
Oh.
okay.
God, why am I? I want to go first.
Always want to go first.
I love
Hey, you have a hero
point.
point.
Oh God, what a waste!
It's like these times are
Your
pretty high.
desire to go first. It's
Yeah,
like-
it's so compelling.
Yeah,
Wow,
you don't
even-
have to go first.
Even Deirdre Stormchaser has got 17.
We're all pumped for this battle.
Yeah, for sure.
Bring that
We all
down.
ate our Wheaties at least this morning.
And Remy, I'm not even going to roll for Remy, but he gets to the door and like the door's opening, he's shaking, and he just drops his crossbow
He
and just runs.
Thanks, Remy. You're
Gosh.
a real sport.
There's bodies everywhere,
Yeah.
like, and the blood that you see on the screen here for the room that you're in is Remy's blood too.
Yeah, he's lost a lot. Yeah, that's all right. That's fair. That's fair.
You got this.
It's fine. Whatever.
You totally got this. Totally got this. So, Ezrak, let's start the music.
Okay.
Oh, let's. Oh, there we are.
It'll take them down.
Oh,
There
I
you
just
go.
saw the picture of that thing. I forgot it was so huge and disgusting.
And we've got a redemption as well for Shireen.
Hey, all right, thank you. Thank
All
you.
the love is being spread.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
Ezrak, the love's not being shared
I
to you,
think
though.
I'll just start off with devise a stratagem.
Good idea. Now you do know.
No,
Yeah, that's not good.
I won't be.
You do
using
know
that.
its strengths and weaknesses. Mainly strengths because I just don't think there's any weakness to this creature.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
weakness.
So the strengths
What?
we mentioned pre-show was it can spit acid, it can spray acid in a massive cone about once per hour. It looks like it's already done that, thankfully. It has very hard armor, as its shell is there to stop it from being crushed by in its tunneling abilities. So.
All right.
It's not
I
good.
think I'm just going to step up and parry.
Okay, we'll see how that goes. So you devise a strategy,
What a
you move up and go,
jerk.
oh, okay,
We'll
let's
see how
just
you go.
Yeah.
see how that works. So it's that bastards go. God, I really wish I had that cone of acid. But we declared that that'd be a total party kill at instant. Ancrave. Okay, so he's going to use his mandibles to attack you.
Oh yeah, I guess that wasn't too. I guess that was a.
21 is the attack number.
That's
I
a
got
hit.
That's a hit.
Does that hit even with the parry?
Yeah.
I'm sure it does.
Okay. That's 10 points of damage.
I'm down.
As he's
What?
10.
Oh my god, already!
I was on 10.
Oh my god! What's
Wow,
your
that
max
was quick.
HP?
That's all right. That's okay. We're fine. We're fine.
And I was dying 2. I was wounded 2, so I'm on dying 3 right now.
I think we got that sorted
Wait,
with the
what?
healing between hands.
I
But if you say that's not how it works, then okay then.
no nobody treated wounds me.
Oh no. Yeah,
Whoops.
so you're dying 3. Oh no.
This might be a very short session. On the upside, we don't have character art yet.
Wait, does that mean you're dead?
No,
No,
it's-
Dying
One
4 is
roll.
dead for,
Yeah,
for
if
the people
I,
in the
uh,
chat.
Yeah, if I fail my next roll, I just die.
One roll off. One roll off. On top of that, he's now crushing your armor.
Hello.
Well, the mandible is going to spend the other 2
no.
actions to crush the armor, if you have any.
I
Um,
am wearing armor.
Yes.
Well, this changes what I was going to do next.
Yeah, it may just change things.
This is not okay.
Taylor, what would you like to do? Shall we start the timer?
Okay, I'm going to do a 2-action heal on Ezarek.
The advice from chat is bravely run away.
Yeah. No.
So
I'm gonna
I'll roll
stupidly
the
attack.
D8 plus 8.
Here we go.
14.
Back up to max.
That was your max? Oh no, I was wondering.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Cool, but it's such a low number.
Okay. Oh, so
Yeah.
this is
We're
episode
level
4.
1.
Everyone's level
guys.
1. This
Oh, yeah, we're
creature,
first level, just so you know.
just to point out here, is not level 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
So that's 2 actions. What else would you like to do?
I can't do a forbidding ward. I was initially going to do a forbidding ward on you, but I'll cast, I guess, guidance, or do I want to? Yeah, I'll cast guidance on Ezerek, so you get a +1 to attack, perception, saving throws, or skill checks. That might help. I don't know if you have to do a saving throw in between now and then. Hopefully you don't go down again.
Again, maybe. Okay, so you've got some guidance. Shireen, it's your go.
Okay, I'm gonna faint first, of course, because that's what I do. That's gonna require me to roll a deception.
Don't worry,
Let's
guys.
roll.
I have a plan.
Okay.
Did you?
Okay, finally. Here we go.
I'm just totally using Charade as a beat shield.
Yes!
Yes.
Okay, alright, nice. Okay. So now I'm gonna do a sneak attack with my crossbow. Okay, here it comes.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
You
crit.
actually hit.
Okay,
That's
so
not a crit.
okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. I do
That's
6
nowhere near a
piercing
crit.
damage. All right. I know. I saw the big number and I got excited.
So you get the D6 piercing damage,
Yeah.
and you get your extra sneak attack.
Yeah, let's see. What's sneak attack damage
So
again?
fainting.
Let's see.
Now it should be the same as last time. You haven't leveled up.
Oh, right. Okay, so, but I'll
If
check
you
anyway.
win, you get a level.
The sneak attack is... Ooh, Okay, why
D6.
does it... Oh, is that what it says? D6? Okay. All right. I'll take it.
So
3.
six piercing, 9 piercing in total, and just need to check if it is got some immunities or damage resistances. Just checking. It doesn't seem to. And you seem to have done 9 points of damage to it.
Ooh, all right.
As an
okay.
arrow, as your crossbow bolt slips underneath its shitness armor.
Nice. As I see it going there. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm not so bad at this fighting. So I'm going to take another shot at it. This is my 3rd action. Here we go. It's still...
Oh.
It's still flat-footed to me. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, that's a critical failure.
You have a hero point.
No, because it's not one where I get the card, right?
It is.
It
Oh,
is.
it is one of the... Oh, no. Okay,
Yeah.
Critical fail.
I'm going to spend a hero point. I don't want that. I don't want it.
Wait, no, it isn't. You rolled a 2.
No,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It's still because...
It's
but
minus
not
10.
a card. Yeah, but the cards were only for the nat 1 and
1.
nat 20, right?
Okay, I'll
So
be
excited he wants to get the cards.
I mean, get the cards out because you need to be prepped for. When
I do
you,
need to
like-
get the cards out though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So, by the way, we're also using the critical decks, critical hits, and critical fumbles. And, by the way, this is one of those creatures which is above your level, which gets access to the critical decks too.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah. Which also means, very bad. So we're not using the most dangerous version of the critical decks, which is the +10 or -10. We're using only 1s or 20s for the critical decks. And the players can, if they pick up a critical, they can sacrifice it to you, like they can use it as a normal hit and keep no, I don't want a fumble later. So that's the rules we're using. Let's get back in. So you do hit it, or so you do miss it.
Yeah, I do miss it, but I'm fine. Nothing happens to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna type it in the chat so it makes it official. I'm fine.
Nothing happened.
I do
There.
think that's how things work, but okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. The
Yeah.
decks are fun. The decks are fun.
Yeah. As I said, you can use them really dangerously, but we're more for the show, so we're doing very limited for now. So Deirdre, it is your go.
Is not here.
Deirdre's not here. Who's going to use Deirdre? You've all got access to the sheet. All
Oh, we do?
yes.
And you want to have any experience with an artificer?
The alchemist?
Alchemist?
Alchemist, yes.
I knew it was an A name.
Different system.
I do. I just don't feel confident
Yeah.
running too many characters at once, but I can give it a shot.
While you think about things there,
I can
will
run
be-
the voice. You just
There
tell
you
me
go.
what I'm doing. You
right.
just
Okay,
click the things.
and I'll
wanna
get
do a
the
GameReaper?
decks ready.
Oh, she would totally be using her
Yeah.
new shiny crossbow, wouldn't she? Because she was like she got it was
Yeah,
actually able to do damage.
she very much enjoys that.
All right,
And,
hold on, dearie. Let me just crank this one, and we'll give it a go.
Mill's gonna be Deidre.
I've got to get some card holders, I think, for this game.
Yeah.
I love that she actually has maximum overdrive.
Okay, so you should be able to
Oh,
roll
is it
from the
on
sheet.
there? Maximum overdrive is on the character sheet.
I feel like I'm
Wait,
seeing things I shouldn't be able
where-
to see.
Where did she put this?
It's under character on movement.
She's been
Just
talking about it, but it was
Seriously?
it's not just flavor, I guess. It's mechanical.
I can't find the move. Oh my god. Where's speed? Maximum overflow. Yep, gotcha. Oh boy, love it.
Oh,
Yeah, right, I hear that.
so yeah, I'll just click for heavy crossbow.
Yep,
Alright.
that's a miss.
Okay, and she would spend the next 2 actions to
To
reload.
reload it, yes. So the heavy crossbow, the crossbow bolt hits and just shatters from its armor. Just not good enough. Looks like you're gonna try to sneak underneath the armor for all the shots to hit. Ezric, you're back alive, and you're
Yeah.
feeling
Oh, it's
good.
like
So-
complete- thanks.
I'll use an action to stand up. And I am going to use my second action to tumble through.
Ooh, fancy. Tumble through. I've been waiting for somebody
Yeah.
to do this.
Okay.
So I'm going to use an acrobatics check to move through its space.
Yeah, go for that.
Yeah.
You say that so like.
Go for that. I'm just expecting a low number. That's the whole thing. I think a 20 is going to be enough. I don't know
Yep.
the full rules, but I'm assuming a 20 is going to be enough.
So yeah, I can move through its space and treating its space as difficult terrain. So I am now here.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah.
I was really
And,
expecting 1 or 2 for that roll, though.
Yeah. Now I'm going to just poke it.
Yeah, the
With
poker on the
right
back.
there.
Now that you're on the... You also know it does have tail.
Yeah, it had a big
It does have.
tail.
Yeah.
Oh,
As in,
so,
mandibles isn't the only dangerous end.
Yeah.
That's alright. This is totally Ezric's plan. He has a plan.
Totally. We don't know what it is,
Doing
but he
it.
has a plan.
That's gonna miss, isn't
That's
it?
totally going to miss. The only hit that you've got is a 24, I believe. So you got to get up the other end.
Alright. That was all of my actions.
All of them gone?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Oh god.
Me fun, not you fun.
I know.
Actually, no.
Sus.
Firstly, going to spit acid at Shireen.
Of course.
Why not?
All right, bring it on. Bring it on. I'm gonna use my go ahead. Go ahead.
Does
Tell me
17
something.
hit?
It does not because I have nimble. Well, okay, it would miss anyway. My AC. No, it would hit because I have AC 17, but I have nimble dodge, which gives me a +2, so the acid just flies right by. I'm like this.
Into Taylor, no!
Taylor, the acid. As Shireen,
Oh
just
no!
goes, whoop, acid. A blob of acid just comes right at you and just misses you. Because it wasn't aimed at you, and I'm going to move Remy because that would actually end up hitting Remy. But I'm not going to put that in. So I'm moving Remy off the map.
Taylor feels betrayed. She saw that dodge.
Yeah, he was right in front of you. That would have done 13 damage, by the way. So that's one attack.
Look how excited Karsh is about this.
I know.
And then turns back and tries to attack Ezrek.
I'll just get multi-attack. Sure it would. It's
Well,
level
you have
1.
multi-attack.
Yeah,
you have multi-actions.
actions. But
They
you
have
know, the
multi-actions.
acid spit should have counted as 3.
How? You can.
No.
Would you like me to do 3 acid spits?
No, go for it. Just
No.
Just go for it.
Good.
Go for it. Well,
Okay.
okay.
Mandibles. Does 22 hit you?
Yes.
22.
Oh my god.
So
Wait.
9.
22 minus 4.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it?
9 points of damage.
Okay.
That is with the second attack. That's with the
Jeez.
modifiers for second attack.
I'll kill our investigator. He's the smartest one here.
And for its third attack, it spits at Gerald again. who's the child in the... So I'm not going to attack you for the third because that's killing. Taylor.
I've got a question about Pathfinder 2E. Underneath my cantrip Divine Lance, it says heightened effects. How do I... Is that something I can just instantly
That
do?
is equal to your cantrip level, which is basically your half your level rounded up. So for
Which
a cleric, so it's level 1 right now. So it's not heightened at all.
But what is... Oh, so if I go up a level, it'll
Give you a plus.
become heightened? Automatically?
Yeah, when you become level 3, it'll become heightened.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something I could do like on the spur of the moment, like make it stronger now. It's okay. I'll just do like a regular divine. Oh wait, no. I'll do a forbidding ward between. I'm pretty sure you're within range. Come on. Yeah, you're just between Ezrek and that bastard. That'll be a 2-action move, and then for my last action, I'll guidance Deidre so that she can maybe hit with the crossbow.
Okay. So the first guidance disappears, or is that still there?
No, because I think it was until the start of my next
I don't
turn.
think
Okay.
yeah.
Actually, no, wait, I can't use it on Deidre because I think I've used it on her before, and it says they're temporarily immune for 1 hour. So, I will instead just, I will shield myself. So, forbidding ward and shield. That is my turn.
Yep.
I know how to play.
Okay. So forgetting ward, everything's done. And so what's the forgetting ward do? It gives them +1 status bonus to an attack roll. No, that's a guidance.
Forbidding ward is
To armor class.
AC +1,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
as well as against saving throws, against the target enemy's attacks, spells, and other effects.
Cool. Okay. So it is Shireen's go.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Go
So,
for it, Sharon.
hey, it's Syrinscape. Pronounce it right. My poppy and my mommy gave me that name, and they wouldn't take too kindly the way you're talking to me right now. Okay, so I'm gonna faint again. I'm gonna do my thing, do my
Do your
rogue
thing.
thing. All right, here we go. Come on now. Oh no.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use a hero point.
What's the difficulty for it?
How many hero points do I have? I forget already.
Yeah.
You have 3
Oh.
currently.
No, I won't. I won't.
Okay.
I won't. That seems
I will
crazy.
install that one back.
That seems crazy. Okay. So I tried to faint once. I failed. I'm gonna try to faint again. I can
So
do
you
that,
dodge
right?
to the right, you dodge to the left.
Yeah. And let's see.
Oh,
And that's
nice.
such a wasted thing.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna fire my crossbow in disgust. Oh wait a second. That's a 20.
It's a 20, it's a
Disgusted
critical
crossbow
feint.
bolt.
Yeah, it's a critical feint, but
Yeah.
So the character just dies then, right? Because I crit on my feint. It's over.
No.
no.
All right. No. Oh no, that's not how it
No.
works.
Wait a
Okay,
minute.
Fine. Here we go. But do I get something bonus? Do I get like twice my damage?
I just realized something. Feint only works for melee attacks.
That might not be true. In fact, I don't think it is true.
We can look it up later.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
They're
It
both
says
like-
melee attacks.
Polly,
I have a feat.
sus.
I have a feat. I swear I have a feat. Let's see. Hold on.
It's like-
Hold on.
Not for this rule, and you just start writing. Like, see, this is the
See, in
rule.
my book, it says.
I don't mind either way.
Wait.
If you just-
Wait. Sneak attack. Here, check it out. Oh, but
Sneak attack's different.
Yeah.
So I've been cheating this whole time.
Just a little bit. Not as much as the cheating. Not as much as the cheating as Smuggler's Run with the ship armor class.
Oh yeah, that was some serious cheating.
Yeah, that was
That
some
was
really serious cheating. So I'm okay. We'll move on.
All right.
So your attack misses
Yeah, I missed, and now I gotta
because
go.
she rolled critical for the cheating.
I gotta go look up some FAQs or something. Maybe I can get myself out of this.
Would you like to do 2 more attacks with your other 2 actions, which didn't get used?
Yeah. Yes, I would. In fact, that was my plan all along.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Attack number 2 with my crossbow, because apparently I can't feint. Which is...
And you can't hit, that's for sure.
That's so harsh.
Because a 12's not close.
Okay, here's my last one. Here it comes.
I don't think
believe-
this is going to happen.
No, it's not. It's a -8.
Yeah.
And I rolled twice, just for good measure.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. And you're also rolling dagger.
Polly, how
Just
much
all
more
over the
sus
place.
can you be?
Rolling dagger.
You're throwing daggers.
I'm sorry. I'm very excited.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Well, are we going? Deidre's got +1 to attack.
Why not?
Do you want to do heavy
Yeah.
crossbow?
All right. Yeah. I'll just roll it. It doesn't include the +1, so.
Yeah, we'll add that later. It's a hit.
Yep.
Here's how you
That's
do
a
it,
hit.
dearie. You just gotta aim and then you fire.
So
And
yeah,
just massive damage.
and Daedra will spend the next 2 actions to reload.
Apparently the GM gets a cheat point because of all that.
I get one too. I get a spell
No,
back.
because no, like, I get a
Everyone.
cheat point.
No, that's
No.
not fair. You already have
That's-
a cheating character. That monster's crazy.
Do you want me to restore it back to its full? And do 3 attacks per round and do the breath weapon?
No, Karsh. Thank you. Thank you for your
So-
mercy.
Reading this up, it's got a breath weapon, which is an instant kill for all these characters, even with max health.
Who
No.
wrote this AP?
Yeah.
Come on now.
And there's no notes in the book saying it's already used it. The GM has to go, look,
DM discretion.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is the bear all over again. Ezrek,
Okay. I'm going to take a step to the door, use my second action to open them.
yep. The door opens. It opens only from this side.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Does
asked. You
it
expecting
stay
it to actually
open?
open.
Yeah.
So, Dynamic lighting. Sorry about that.
Yeah, and while screaming and trying to get its attention, I'm going to start running down.
Would you like to do a monster lore check?
Monster lore.
Yeah, before doing that third part.
Okay.
Just
That's
any
not
knowledge
a leading question
check.
at all.
I mean, didn't he roll really high in his recall knowledge?
Exactly.
Yeah, but
You
it's only
don't think
worth
it's going
one.
to. Don't think it's going to. That's enough. I'm just like,
Okay.
that's enough. You don't think it's going to follow you. It's got lots of food right where it is. It
Alright,
also doesn't
damn
like
it.
outside. Doesn't like light.
Oh, it's a subterranean.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, then I won't use any of those actions.
Okay. We'll go back.
Yeah.
We'll retro it all back.
Yeah.
I'll close the door again.
Oh, this seems very sus right here.
We're closing the door.
This, no. This was totally Ezra doing one of his like Sherlock Holmes things where he's like plotting out the course and then realizing, no, that won't work.
Mm-hmm.
She's just
Yeah. Alright, so yeah,
It's got
anyway,
lots of
just
food
letting
here.
you know, I have it set up for a flank.
Yeah.
If someone else wants to
If
put themselves
only,
in
if
danger,
only there was some. I'll just boot Shireen from behind.
there's
Just like,
only a rogue that wants to faint.
yeah.
that works in
Anyway,
melee.
I guess like I
Yeah,
like
I
6
will
feet away,
devise a stratagem. Okay, I'm using that.
Ooh,
Hey, that's pretty good.
So
could be a
yeah,
good
I
one.
crit it.
Nice. It's dead. It's finished.
That actually can be a thing.
Yeah, so
1
Oh yeah. Here's
Two.
the card.
or 3.
All right.
the one that kills
Critical
us in
hit
one
deck.
blow.
1, 2,
Permadeath
or
for the
3.
monster. Instant permadeath.
You're
I'll
rolling,
be
aren't you?
that didn't work.
Oh no.
Yeah, I knew exactly what you were doing. You were rolling your D3.
Yeah.
So how we do the crit deck as well is we give 3 options to the players, so they get to choose which one, and then we get to read out which one it is. Otherwise, the GM could stack the deck, which
Oh yeah.
an evil
That would never
GM
happen.
like myself would be tempted.
Yep, okay, number 2.
Number 2, the middle one. The other 2 go to the
Yeah.
bottom of the deck. Let's see. So it is a... What weapon type are you using?
I'm using a rapier, so melee piercing.
Piercing. Normal damage. Well, critical damage that is.
Yep.
But the target's now sickened 3.
Nice.
As you
That
as you pierce its not its poison sac, but pierce its blood, or like its bladder, and it starts poisoning itself internally.
Yeah. Alright. And that's the damage, and I get to add
Seems like a lot.
my... Yeah, I also have my strategic strike. So that's an extra...
I love how he's just stacking
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
So that's 18 points of damage, 20 points of damage. Am I reading that right?
What? No, that
It's
would be
just-
15.
That's still pretty.
So you only
You
take the
don't
critical
add the
damage.
regular
okay,
damage
gotcha.
and the critical damage.
That's right, because that's the critical damage is the damage. So 13,
Yeah.
15. That was still big money.
Yeah.
He's bleeding.
So
Yeah.
for those
Yeah,
watching,
So,
they don't see
yeah.
that bar. They just see the outline.
yeah, so I...
Oh yeah, we
So,
don't know how.
plotting my way to get it to brawl with Big Bertha, I notice a little gap in its defenses that has its acid bladder. So I just poke it.
Yeah.
And for my last action, I'll parry.
Okay, good choice, because it's now got a target. That's going to be
Oh
you.
no. Oh
I
yeah.
hope you got some spells left over, Chibi, because let's go, mandibles. on Ezrak.
Although I
A
just
19.
realized. Okay.
That just hits.
Remember your armor's a bit damaged too.
Oh.
Um,
Okay. What was the
7
damage
points
to
of
my
damage.
armor? Okay.
Oh no, 7 points to you damage.
Okay. I'm dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he already took like another, was it 10 last time? So you were down to 4 HP.
Yeah,
And
but it's
then-
the
Yeah, I'm
times
on
you keep on
5
going
right
down.
now.
It's the times he's going down. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fourth time you've gone down. That's the fourth one.
No!
Oh wait, so you're dying 4 now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
I'm dead.
no!
That is a dead.
Oh my god, character
We will
death.
speak about
Holy
that.
Cow.
We'll speak about this in a moment. It's now going to shoot acid. Actually,
This
no.
is
It's,
what I get for being the only thing in melee.
Yeah, it is.
Hey,
Shireen. But no, your only target. Well, focus target. It
Yeah.
wasn't really focus, but yeah. He's going to shoot. Actually, no. He's going to shoot acid. That's the smart thing to do.
And me? Of course. I'm
No, at Deidre.
the closest. Oh, okay.
She did a heavy hit with the crossbow last time.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing likes taking revenge, huh?
For lots and lots of damage.
Oof. Straight
As a heads
into
up.
red. Oh,
Straight to
Uh-oh.
red. Straight to 1 hit point.
Whew.
And then it's going to move to Shireen.
Okay, well, I am now furious and upset, of course. Oops.
Oh wait, no, that's not right. The 23 is not the number you wanted to do because I need to do a different action here. It's that one. It misses. So it misses its third attack. Actually, I need to check the second attack because I clicked on the wrong one. So GM having to rethink things because I clicked on the wrong dice. Yeah, it did what it did. No problem. Okay, so Deirdre got hit, but Ezrik is down and motionless. And covered with acid as well. It tries to shoot more acid out in flurry. It's really bad. Like, it's really, really in a bad way. I've got to check something too. Some sickened condition.
Oh, hang on, I can tell.
It might actually be. I'm looking up here. Might have missed some of
Okay.
those.
Take a status penalty equal to the value on all checks and DCs. You can't
That
willingly
includes
adjust anything.
attack
That
rolls.
includes attacks.
You
so
can
you had a
spend an
-3.
action.
Your critical might
Wait.
have actually saved you. -3 to attack.
It
Yeah.
may have missed.
Yeah.
Ezra
It actually just hit. That's the thing.
So you missed then. So you're alive.
You're alive. GM thinking things. Bring yourself back to where you need to be. Yeah. So, conditions are something in here which, like the condition that he made him too sick to be able to attack, which means he just missed the attack.
Oh,
I think
you.
the Deirdre one,
Oh,
Still
that's
hit,
so
though.
great.
Yeah.
yeah, because Deirdre's, right, just rolling down. Yeah, Deirdre's AC is too low. Still got hit, still took all the damage.
Handle this roller coaster of emotions, guys.
Wow.
That was close.
This is their first
Really
day
good.
on the job.
Totally retiring
The
after
first level.
this.
No, Deirdre's the one that's retiring after this, I think.
Oh,
Holy shit. Yeah. Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Sorry for that stress, GameReaper, and
I was just
GB.
sitting here. What the hell am I going to do for another character?
Yeah, right for the rest of the stream. Forget it, even. Worst first day on the
That-
job ever.
that's the critical deck that just did that for you.
I know. Crazy critical deck.
That was the critical deck. What an investment. Love the critical deck.
Yeah.
What
Let's
an
move on.
investment.
basically, Azarex's just brain saved him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually,
Yeah.
the healing spell to bring it up would that have reset your?
Healing spells don't reset.
Oh, okay,
wounded.
it's the proper. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought-
treat wounds that do.
Okay, you need to get out of combat and treat wounds. So D&D 5th edition, you go up and down, up and down. This you don't. Every time you go down, you get harder and harder and harder to get back up until you
I
just don't.
I
Taylor.
could do battle medicine.
On the
That
other
doesn't
side of the
reset.
creature.
Yeah, I have to
You
tumble
Just throw the
through.
bandages up and over.
Why am I thinking you're TPing the
I know, that's what I was thinking in my head as well.
I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Chibi? It's your go.
All right,
After that
so
stress.
I've just realized that
Ezra,
Forbidding
get out of
Ward
here.
lasts
Yeah.
for a minute, and I just have to sustain it. So I'll use one action to sustain instead of recasting it for 2. So it's still on Ezeric and that bastard. And then I will use my 2 actions to cast Divine Lance at it. That's gonna miss.
That's totally gonna miss. A 9
Gonna
is
miss.
not going to hit.
Mm. But you know, I tried.
Yes?
Yeah.
Kayla's like standing there. She's throwing it. She's like all puffed up because she's scared. She's like,
Yeah, I will just say this. Shireen, take advantage of flanking because that way you don't have to constantly reload your hand crossbow.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm
And
gonna
you can
there we go. I'm gonna move right there for my first move. I'm going to interact just to draw my oh no wait. I'm gonna interact and it's flanked, so I don't have to do anything fancy else. I'll just draw my my dagger and I'll stab it hard, just hoping it's gonna be enough. Hero point! Hero point!
so does flanking give you like a plus to your attack roll, or does it?
It reduces their AC by 2.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
God.
I'm not gonna allow you to just keep on spending hero points until you hit. So that's it, no.
No, it's
You've
only
missed.
one technically anyway. You
Yeah.
can spend, and then you have to take the second roll.
Yeah.
All right then.
Do you have a third
I'm good.
action?
Oh,
Or did you-
yeah. Oh,
That
that
was
was
the
the
third
interact.
action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Ah.
the third action.
Move 1, taking weapon out, which is interact, and then the attack.
Now it's cringe and wait for the counter attack.
Deirdre, Storm Chaser. Again with
Yeah.
the crossbow.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Deirdre has 5. So I'm overrolling and I'm saying roll again. I'm using up one of Deirdre's.
Okay.
Here's what it. Yeah.
Nice.
Because that's why.
Okay. Daedra just found an extra maximum overdrive.
Yeah.
Do you want, as a
good.
group, describe the scene? Have you ABC?
Yeah, I guess with Ezeric and Shireen keeping it occupied,
There you
Daedra
go.
gets a clear shot straight through the eye. Wait,
Dead?
I don't think it
Does it
has
have
eyes.
eyes?
It's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is dead, yes.
It's dead. It said I couldn't believe it, nor did I understand. Like I was like, there's a big red X on there. I'm oh wait, it's dead. Holy crap, we killed it.
Like,
Again,
you know that big red X, how it was over Ezerec's name and how it's now transferred over to the creature?
Yeah, it's like it must be some kind of
Yeah.
glitch. There's no way this thing's ever gonna die. It's gonna kill us
No.
first.
ASO 20,
Oh.
which is what the problem was.
Nice.
And
Somebody let Caitlin know that Daedra saved us all.
I'm pretty sure she'll know.
Wow.
There we go. So success. Wow, that's that wasn't again the hardest thing you faced. So
Feels
Wait, so
like
that
it.
wasn't the boss?
no, that's the boss. But that
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
like that. By level wise, Rusty was the highest.
We defeated the boss.
Defeat the boss.
We're amazing.
Yes, there's blood everywhere, including your own.
Yeah,
Well,
Taylor's
this is-
gonna
okay.
hobble over to like,
I'm gonna
help
try-
Deirdre and bring her over to the others.
Yeah.
They're tree
Ezeric
wounds.
is just going to find a corner and just collapse.
Did Deirdre have any potions of healing or anything, or do we have to really like treat? I don't fully understand treat wounds thing. So
Treat wounds
like
is a
we
thing.
have to. Oh, maybe we should take you back to the
Oh,
first
get the
aid tent.
kid. How do we not?
Yeah.
How do we forget that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like you're all worried about stuff like there's a kid there who's scared to death. Like, oh, sorry, he's alive, but he's really scared. You see that, like, he's got his back to the wall, like back to the door, and he's like he's shaking, and you see a puddle of where he's sitting, and like, yeah, the puddle may have emanated from him.
Yeah, from where I'm sitting, I'm just going to knock.
He just screams from the knock, and he doesn't even turn around.
Kid!
There's nothing to be afraid of.
I'll come over and
They're all dead.
and I try and just purr very loudly and reassuringly through to like, it's okay. I can't personally do the purring noise, but I'm just gonna.
I'm asking for the purring noise. I'm kidding. I'm not going to force you to do that. That's like loudly and reassuringly.
Like big loving purrs just to try to. Hopefully, he's not allergic to cats.
Cat folk.
Diplomacy check to try to calm him down. He's very, very. There's blood everywhere. Like the amount of acid that's hit this door to try to get to him has been quite extreme. And a 16 diplomacy is enough to just to cool him down that little bit. There's still dead people everywhere though. So they killed it escaped and it started rampaging, and I don't know where my father is. I don't want to look at the bodies, but
Yeah. Let's
I got
get
in here
out of
and
here
couldn't
to
get
his
to him.
father.
Your dad's outside. It's fine. We spoke to him before.
He's okay. He's not here. He's not one of.
He's at the blacksmith's.
He's waiting for you.
He let go of my hand. I thought that he went to the blacksmith. Why is he at the blacksmith?
He told us that he couldn't find you, which is why we came here. He sent us to save you.
Okay. Well, are you sure it's safe?
No.
Taylor kind of kicks the. Yeah, it's dead.
Of a note, you notice that it has blackness around its what kind of is its mouth on the outside.
What does
my
that
God.
mean?
Add
Clues.
that to the investigation, which I'll investigate after I sit down for a little bit longer.
Okay, so I think. Okay, if you come out of that cage now, we'll just Ezra, if you want, you can stand behind me, and then we'll form a barrier between the creature and the kid can go out through the side door, and then we'll go straight to the blacksmith's, and then we'll take
Alright.
we'll take Ezra to the first aid tent to you look horrible.
You open up the door, and he steps away from the door, which is made of crystal, and it slowly opens up. He steps over the dead bodies. It slips a little bit in the blood and acid, remnants of acid, and starts moving towards the exit door, which again has acid, a pool of acid on one
Yeah,
side,
probably
a pool of blood on
probably
the
should
other.
have picked him up and carried him.
Yeah,
to-
Taylor's gonna help him.
No, you didn't mention it. You start-
As he's starting to come through, she'll be she'll lean over, and I don't know. My strength is a 0. Can I even hold
it's
the
a kid
child?
still.
All right.
Yeah, it's a kid.
Um,
So
And she'll hold
Yeah, if-
him and do the
over the shoulder. Over the shoulder, and he looks back at the
Oh, no,
at
no.
the beast,
I'll hide
at that
his face in the
bastard,
crook of
and the
my
body's
neck.
behind him.
I'll try and shield him from the worst of it. Although he's already
Which
been
is behind
exposed.
you, so it's it's a murder. It's a massive, gruesome murder scene.
Just close your eyes. It's okay. Just
Everywhere.
listen to my purr. Purr. Purr.
You need to quickly call your cat into and get the
Yeah,
microphone
just
right.
sitting over here, purr, Rocky, purr.
Emmy's
You-
cat
you're
is
taking that.
just napping.
Still on the bed? Yep, still on the bed.
Yep.
So I'll open the door for you. So and you
Yeah.
take the child out and towards the blacksmith.
Yeah. I think he's just chilling with me because Emma's out, still asleep. So
Yeah. So Remy's on the outside of the building, and you see Remy there. He apologizes. I just couldn't do it. I just
Yeah, thanks for the help, buddy.
Sarcasm.
Yeah. You're all over that.
we won.
thank you so much. And I look anything we find or anything that's any remnants. Look, you can have it all. Like we're gonna have to rebuild and
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about fines and such later, but right now, just make sure everybody is safe.
well,
as you fall over and from wounds bleeding.
as long as the zoo stays open, I'm sure that we'll be able to keep the animals safe and keep the animals out of harm's way. I wouldn't know if we close it. I mean, I'm sure the animals might get out again, and
Yeah.
so I wouldn't.
Oh,
want...
by the way, before we forget, we still have the cockatrice and the rust monster restrained just outside the gates.
Oh, he arranges with the other two to deal with those. Then he asks about if you found anything in the zoo manager's office, the owner's office.
What do you know about his relationship with his wife?
Uh-oh.
I have
Train
I've only met her a
backs
few
off and tries to
times.
hide.
She doesn't travel with us. I know that he's a fair with the vet.
All right, everybody knows about that, I guess.
Oh yeah, we all do.
Yes,
Do you know if those two were to run off anywhere, where that he would go?
Look, we've been traveling for years. I don't know how long it's been going on between those two, but look, they always find places to go, places to sneak off of. I mean, sometimes they're gone for a couple of days, but this is the longest. I don't know. This is a new city to us, so I wouldn't even know where they would be. They usually find a hotel or somewhere. I'm assuming a hotel or somewhere quiet. Some of the small towns are probably a bit harder for that to happen.
I can't
Okay.
remember. Was it Remy or someone else who filed a missing persons?
And I don't think they have. Oh no, they have. Yes.
Yeah,
Remy
I remember
has.
that.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, Remy has. But he does ask if he found anything in the in his locked cabinet. I did.
His locked cabinet.
Why does he want to know?
Well, what are we going to do with Hoots?
Oh, is he
Oh,
talking about
what?
the tranquilizers?
The owlbear.
Oh yeah. 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 I'll just give him the blowgun with the sleeping darts.
The
Yeah,
two
you're the
sleeping darts.
zookeeper around here, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So Hoots is the owlbear which they left in the
In the grocery store.
in the grocery store.
And
Yeah.
that's where Ezrek's lunch went. All right.
So he says I'll be able to deal with Hoots, and Hoots is usually quite passive. I don't know what happened to all those animals. That bastard's the only one that's really aggressive around here. Of course, Big Tooth, we all know not to get close to him.
Beak tooth.
The cockatrice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know beak tooth. I've grown to hate beak tooth.
They
are lovely creatures.
What?
They're just
From
They're
what
off today
our
for some
investigation has shown us so far, somebody has tampered with their food or drink and gave them something that made them incredibly aggressive.
Oh, I don't think, like I said, there's only myself and the staff workers that have access to the well, and it's not really well, but the drinking supply, and the owner, of course, our vet, but they haven't been here for a while, so I don't think there's anyone else, but it's maybe someone local. We've only been here for a short time. I don't think we've got any enemies.
Did you hire any new staff when you guys?
Oh no. We work together. We travel together. We don't the only staff we ever hire would be just people at the gate. They don't tend to the animals. We don't do anything of that.
Have you had any deliveries lately of new feed and stuff that would have to be put into the storeroom? Any delivery people who would have gone in there to put down the goods?
We do, but I don't think that we usually just go for farmers, and I think Mr. Knight actually had contracts with farmers to deliver food for the animals, an assortment of. So I don't think there'd be we just.
Anyway, wouldn't during this conversation Taylor be taking the kid back to his?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's done. That's done.
Yeah.
Or that's happening or happened.
If anything, we should be having this conversation in the first aid tent so we can treat your wounds at the same time.
So if you want to do first aid, if you want to do that type of thing, we can deal with that.
Yeah, we can't have Ezra dying like that again on one hit.
I know, we deleted all his investigation notes.
Ugh, yeah. Who's going to read this chicken scratch? I don't understand it. It says devise a stratagem on there at the top. I don't know, underline twice. I don't know what that means.
Without going into details, Niles is overjoyed that Gerald is saved and he's alive, and returned to him, and hands over a coin pouch of 17 gold. As a thank
17
you.
gold, huh?
Yes. And
right.
As a thinly veiled bribe of their gratitude for their help, you can keep pretty much anything you picked up from anywhere and any. He did ask for the blowgun back.
Yeah.
With the sleep darts, because he needs to get the animals back. But anything else you can keep.
I mean, I'd be happy to take it, but since you phrased
as long as of course the zoo remains open, so they can recoup their money, and keep the animals fed, and
this would be the whole requisition thing in kind of
context.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's also kind of a little bit of a bribe there to not close the zoo.
Just slap them.
Because if you close the zoo, that'd be all their money, and they're all broken. The animals have to be let go in a city.
Well, we're going to need. I mean, I know there was all the stuff in the drawers. Shall we just before anything else happens? Shall we do first aid?
Yes.
Yeah, let's take care of
this. If we go to the vet,
know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Place, we'll get advantage because we're in a nice environment that is suited for treating wounds.
Yeah, there's no first. Oh,
yeah, that sounds like
you keep on saying first aid tent. Yeah, the wagon. Yes, the vet. Yes, the veterinary wagon, which does have a +2 to circumstance for first aid.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yes.
He said that last session.
It's got a full
Yeah.
table and you don't have to move your characters. We're all, like
Oh,
that's
okay.
been closed. You don't, they still move. Like,
I'm still there.
but yes, it's a thinly veiled blackmail, and
Yeah.
like if you close us down, then like we need to keep all our money because we don't have anything. But if you don't close us down, then you can have it. And we can always recoup, type situation.
Okay.
That's
All
the
right. Well.
pseudo. But yes, you can do your rolls for your
Okay.
for your healings.
Do you want me to make the attempt or what? I mean, I can do it. I'll do it. Let's do it. How many hit points?
I'd want you to do it definitely if you had risky surgery.
I know, that'd be great. I'll have it next time. I'll have it very soon.
Soon.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Okay. Hero
It's
That's
point.
not a
fine.
crit fail.
Can I use
Thank
one of my
God.
hero points for that one? Because I haven't actually
yourself?
used any of them.
Yes, you can do that. Saying you're already maxed out, so we need to actually use them, and we do have to use them. So 12 is not enough. I think it's a 15, I believe.
15,
It's
I
a
think.
Yeah, it
15.
sure
So-
is.
At least it's not.
So, yeah, that is one short considering the plus
Yeah.
2 bonus we get.
So it's one short.
Uh,
It's not enough.
Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah, you can do it.
Wait, but now he's immune, right?
Yeah, I'm immune
Oh.
for an hour.
An hour.
Sorry. If
Well,
only-
at least I'm not.
You know what? I should never do medicine checks. Like
No.
it's
And
really-
I'll do a medicine check if I can borrow your, because I personally don't have one. Can I like use your like healer's kit
But
thing
he's
and
immune.
I can try? No, for
Yeah,
Julia,
yeah.
because she's on 1 HP.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Here you go. Take it. It's a little bloody, and I didn't clean it, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Roll
Yeah,
those dice.
Taylor is just like, I don't do
God,
it so
why,
hard.
why can't I
Lost.
do anything right? Yeah.
So
Yeah,
roll those dice for the
technically-
healing.
What is the healing on it?
2d8.
Healing's big, but it's hard to actually do it. A
But when
difficulty
you do
15
it-
skill check, but you get 2d8. It's great. So 10 points back.
To Deidre?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like just
Alright.
glance towards Ezra. This could have been for you.
I do have an elixir of life that like the
I
the
think
lesser one.
we'll just be heading back to the barracks and just calling it in for a day.
You know,
Yeah, we
if
have to because
anything, if anything happens, Ezra, I think you should just hide. Just
yeah, for
hide.
sure. Just stay behind us because if
As you're heading
you can't
out-
get hit again, that's terrible.
As before you're heading out and like you're going past the market, Deirdre goes over to the statue in the market. So there, dearie, you've got something on your cheek, and like a pigeon's sat on the statue, and it's got poo on the cheek, and starts wiping off, and then gets the salve out and starts wiping a bit more off, and you see the skin come back from the stone, and she uses the salve of anti-paralysis on the statue.
Okay, so the all right.
Wait,
Because there was a
No.
petrified.
I thought
Yeah.
that was just paralysis, not petrification.
Well, I'm Theo.
Oh.
I'm just saying that
Oh.
anyway.
Okay, yeah.
We're saving lives.
Yes,
Yay!
Yeah, it's not getting in the way of that.
yes. So,
Yay.
but otherwise, you should have some bits and pieces here.
I'm heading back to the barracks,
They should
people.
all be
I'm out.
on your notes. Etc's. I don't know all of them. So as you head back to the barracks, let's do a random encounter, shall we?
Okay, we'll just carry along an
Yeah.
empty barrel just in case
No.
for Ezra to jump into.
Yeah,
So-
right.
You head back to the barracks. No random encounters happen. Everything you've picked up a few things on the way as well.
Thank
So
you,
your backpack's
Mr.
a bit full.
Karsh.
So you you head back to the barracks and you have to report to Sergeant Olo. What do you report of today's incidences?
I don't want to talk about it, Sarge. It's terrible. It's this horrible zoo. Ezric almost died. He was dead for a second, and then we reversed time. He came back to life. We did rescue a kid, and we learned that the zookeeper is really, really he's not on the ball.
Ayla's ears are like, as you're saying all this, her ears are going flat because she's just like, this is not how you hand in a report. This is not how you hand in a report.
Sarge, we need to just go to bed. This has been one hell of a first day. I mean, you're not going to tell me that this is normal for rookies to go through. We should earn some respect around here.
You don't seem to get much sympathy from Sergeant. We can't really read him very well, sympathy wise. Like he's more the other part of like, this is not like a report. You need to actually write this down. You need to fill in the proper forms and any requisition, like any incomes from fines as well need to be reported. Any items listed and handed in.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna tell him about all the money we got, even though
Uses
it was
of
a bribe
force.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Etc. Problems. I think Kat had all the listings of the money.
I had notes written down.
Oh, you had notes?
Yeah, I don't know what we actually took, because I don't think we took anything from the desk drawers before Rusty's exhibit. Because because I was gonna say before we
I
leave
did
there.
take the coins and the silver short sword.
And there
Did you
was
take the knuckle dagger?
the knuckle daggers.
I didn't take that.
Because I was
You
going to
just left.
say, we should probably have taken everything before we left there. Sorry, because I know we kind of time skipped. Before we left the menagerie, we should have probably definitely confiscated all that stuff just to make sure it can also, because they all have tags with people's names on it.
No, they don't. They just
Yeah,
got
because
tags
it's-
and numbers. But the other person has a number to then bring it back.
Yeah. So there is some form of link so that if people want to reclaim their lost belongings, they can come to the guardhouse. If it doesn't get claimed within a set period of time, we can then absorb it into our income.
True, but as you're theorizing this and as you're talking this through, you're just thinking, wouldn't those people have like gone through the building because they then would have went to Rusty's, and then past Rusty's is that bastard, and that's the exit of the building. So you're just thinking, those people, like those bags of coins and the sword and the knuckle dagger, brass knuckles and dagger combination, that would be those bodies on the ground.
Potentially,
Most likely.
but just in case. That's why I was like saying, and if they don't get claimed within a period of time, we can assume that they're the dead people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just making it harder for yourself? Okay.
She's doing it by the book. She's giving gas to reclaim their belongings.
Yeah. So you're going to put aside that and you can't actually claim that.
That's what
That
Taylor would
percentage
do
to
if
later.
you let her.
I'm not taking any bribes. I already seen enough corruption in this town. I'm not going to be a part of it.
Taylor just looks at you.
Also, how the, just as an explanation, how the payment works is that they're not really getting paid money. They get a percentage of how much they fine people. That's how we're doing the payment. So like the normal adventurers get essentially take everything off the ground. They can fine people and they can take things off people as part of a fine for criminal actions or proceeds of crime. In this case, it's a thank you from the zoo to not close them down.
I'm not
In saying
taking
that,
the
we
dirty
still
money.
need to find them.
Dirty zoo money.
I've got reckless endangerment, incorrect handling of magical creatures, a fire hazard, assaulting an officer, fake carbuncle.
Oh yes, the carbuncle, yes.
Then obviously like loss of life on premises.
Yeah.
Like-
I didn't. Yeah. I'm just getting my notes now. I didn't list how much in coin we found in that desk.
Okay. I think. So Deirdre confiscated assorted. I think she took the bribes. So she took 12 GP worth because that was the random money. But then there were also various coin pouches, but we weren't given a sum total for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just skimming through myself. It's like I just love this. Like you've got bits and pieces here and there. 15 gold pieces from the various coin pouches.
15.
Yep.
We could piece it together like
A low grade short sword is technically what it's classed as. A shiny. I'll just put that here. Copy and paste into the chat, which I did last time as well. So 25 gold pieces worth of necklaces and rings.
Ooh.
There you go.
Hey.
I know we had to do some cleanup at the end of a vicious fight. But paperwork is a part of being in the guard.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like it.
So we would have taken all of that, and then Taylor would be like, and we can't claim any of it until, like, we'll give them 3 days to claim their lost belongings. Otherwise, we'll presume them dead.
You're the one tracking the time. You're the one tracking the... I'm not going to do that extra work. You can put that extra work on yourself.
Oh, man. I'm like, do I...
Yeah, you do.
No. I'm just trying to think. Like, I've got... the way my OneNote is set up, I've got sessions, so I've got my session notes. I've got fines. I've got NPCs, which I haven't really been filling in. But now I'm like, do I make another tab just for, like, confiscated goods?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Seems like
because
it.
they can also be
Yeah, because they're separate from fines.
Yeah, but they can also be a fine.
Yeah. So
Confiscated good can also be a fine. Lost property is probably better in this instance.
Yeah.
Lost property zoo office.
I might just tag it onto the menagerie thing.
Yeah.
Because it keeps it by location. So would we be taking everything in the drawers?
I think it was taken.
Yeah, we took it all.
Okay.
You still have a stick which you haven't figured out yet.
The magical stick.
Yes.
I'm sure it's not worth anything.
Yeah.
I'm sure this magical stick is nothing.
Yeah. Does Taylor have detect magic?
No. No.
Okay.
I just can't believe you have. Yeah.
I'm religion, not just arcane.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people at the library and stuff who are really smart and who are really good spellcasters. I could totally go up to them and just be like, hey guys, can you check this out for us? I know
If
people.
that's what you're doing. So I think that was the only thing which didn't get checked.
Identified, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got
You can take it to probably the lab.
Oh yeah, there's like a lab inside the thing.
The boffins at the lab. So
doesn't Deirdre get along with the lab people well?
Well, she's only just transferred in. So you take it down to the bottoms of the lab. The lab is essentially a sub basement of the HQ, and there's a lot of strange individuals in here. They don't really associate with anyone else. They're very self-contained. You see what looks to be things in solutions. There's like lots of different laboratory equipment, as in different mixers and burners, etc. There's other sections where you see what looks to be arcane writing on a wall and different pictures and different decipherings of whatnot. And you also see another part which has got what looks to be art items and artifacts. One of which is inside a container, and as you walk in, it just shoots lightning into the container and bounces back at each other. It seems a little bit unstable. It's probably the best way of putting it. And one of the boffins comes, we've got new people. We've got people. Look, people, they're over here. we don't get people. What would you like? Are you asking for results? Are you coming to collect something?
We have found a magical stick.
Magic. Now we get a little bit of that here, not much, but a little bit. And he directs you off to the
Magic
corner of
department.
one of the, essentially the magical department.
Do we have to fill in forms?
Yes. Yes.
Here's your requisition form.
And so he does give you a form, and a young girl comes and takes you to it, and she has a pad with her, and she starts asking you questions. So where did you find it? What is it? And do you know anything about this item? Its precedence. What is it? Do you know anything at all?
Where did we? Was it from the Where did we get it?
It's a stick.
Yeah, we found
know
it
that.
in the menagerie.
The veteran's wagon. Veterinarian's
Yeah.
wagon, I should say. Yes. So my name is Dana, by the way. So you found it in the veterinarian's wagon, in the menagerie. What menagerie is this?
Knight's Menagerie.
Nice menagerie. Is that the zoo? My mummy was going to take me to that zoo next week. Is it nice? Is it?
Yeah, you might want to make other plans there, kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're having problems. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
And can I have a look at this item and like? Are you
Yes.
going to show me? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So she gives her the item and she starts drawing it quite precisely on her sheet, as well as what she's taking notes. And is there anything else you can tell me about it? Any properties you may have, like anything that it did over the time? Did it like explode, or did it? Because it looks like a wand. Did it have any writing or any notes with it?
Wasn't there paper wrapped around it, or was that the paper that was
That
for
was
something else?
scrolls.
Oh,
There were scrolls wrapped around it.
And what was the nature of the scrolls?
That was like speak with animals, I think.
Oh,
looking.
okay.
I think Shireen.
So scrolls, not just like scroll writing of details.
Oh yeah, no, like spell scrolls.
No problem. Okay. If you just give me a moment, she starts her investigation. She's a bit young for this type of thing. But she does her investigation and says, "Oh, that's an interesting thing. It's a wand of command."
What?
That may have been useful.
Yeah, it might have
What
been
does
very
a
useful.
Wand of command do?
So, command spell. So I'm bringing up the spell now if it actually loads, but it's of course not. Here it goes. You shout a command that's hard to ignore. You can command a target to approach you, run away, as if they have fleeing condition. Release what is holding, drop prone, or stand in place. It can't delay or take any other actions until it has obeyed your command.
Shireen grabs it. I'll take it. Nah, just kidding.
Turn around. What? Okay. Backstab. So yes, that's what the
Sounds good.
one command does.
I don't really take it.
So are you just what you're taking for yourself, or is this something that you're giving to the as part of proceeds of crime or a fine, maybe?
I feel like Deirdre would have a lot of fun with this.
Yeah. I think this is police equipment now. It's a little different than the other stuff. This is
Definitely help like apprehend people and make them stop.
Yeah, we had a day where we could have used this thing, and I think it's fair for us to take it. Bye-bye. Have a great day.
The gleam in her eyes just sinks, and her enthusiasm just drops as it's like it's not going to be her toy. She's not going to get it.
I'm real sorry.
As you just turn and goodbye and leave.
Yeah.
But at least it's listed.
Just looking up how wands work, it needs to be on our spell list in order to be able to use that wand.
Really?
Yep.
Oh well, it's divine.
So
arcane,
it can
divine,
only
or
be
occult.
used by spellcasters.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, I'm gonna go to the tavern now. This has been a hell of a day. Is there a cop tavern around for us to hang out at?
There's not really one established as yet. There was the tavern that you went to the other night.
Yeah, we're not going there. They don't like us.
You mean
You
the
didn't
one
make a good
that we
impression.
went to today?
No,
Yeah,
it was
that
actually the night
Yesterday.
before.
That was actually yesterday.
was the night before your first official day out? Yes.
So do alchemists count as spellcasters or not?
They kind of yes, they
Is
kind
there
of
weird?
not. But this is arcane, divine, or
Okay.
occult. So if
Yeah,
they have one of those three as an
Yeah,
alchemist, I
it
would say
has.
yes.
Yeah, the specific spell on the wand has to be on your spell list.
Okay. So they've changed wands quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're also loading the system as well. There's lots of different things about Pathfinder 2e than is from Pathfinder 1 or Dungeons & Dragons 3rd edition, etc.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So you head out for the night on the town, just trying to find somewhere to drink and relax. The festival's still going on at night time. This is the first day of the Radiant Festival. So there's still a lot of people. The nightlife starts to... You haven't seen the nightlife really yet in the Precipice Quarter. But a lot of the smaller shops are now opening. You have, like, the streets are lit. There's a lot of street fair atmosphere. A lot of food vendors. Not goblin food vendors, but food vendors on the streets tonight for the first time. And, again, they're not goblins, not throwing... burning oil at each other. So there is a little bit of that party atmosphere if that's what you want to partake.
I assume an hour has passed, so maybe we can try to treat wounds again.
Yeah, like I think between
Just
probably
the
writing up a
paperwork.
report and everything. Yeah, we could
Yeah,
probably try
yeah.
to. And there's probably a first aid room in the guardhouse.
Yeah, just the paperwork easily, yes.
Yeah.
All right,
would
so
be
I'm
an
gonna,
hour.
aid, I'm gonna aid this time, right? Yeah.
Or
here we
I
go.
can just say yes, it happens. Because
we'll
they
take
do
that.
have, like, I'll say yes, they have first
Guaranteed
aid.
medical first aid.
Yeah,
Done.
I'll just say yes, it happens.
I can't
Um,
take the pressure.
Would you like to roll your own hit points if you're down hit
Yeah,
points?
just for fun.
Okay.
I am. What'd I get?
23.
Ooh, wait. Yes. Yes, I'll take it. What do I get? 2d8.
Which does nothing because you didn't need that. You just get the 2d8.
It's all right. You did a fantastic roll. We witnessed it. You're not, Shireen isn't always bad with.
If you can screenshot it happened, so it happened. Okay, but either
I'll
way,
take my hit points back.
so you can do the hit points. I thought that was on Ezrak, but okay.
Oh, all right, it was. It's fine. I don't care.
That's why I was saying you can roll
Who's-
your own hit points as GameReaper.
Oh, roll my own hit
Oh.
points. I
No.
see.
Are you
Okay.
doing it on yourself? You're full hit points, aren't you? I thought Shireen was on full hit points.
No way. No. I don't
So
need
wait,
full hit
who
points.
was Shireen medicining?
Yes,
Ezrak.
Okay.
that's what I thought. That's what I
Okay.
was saying. Ezra can roll your own hit points.
Okay, so
The 2d8.
See, I got confused. I thought
Okay.
he was the one that was automatically healed, I thought. All right,
As in, you
okay.
didn't have to roll that. You just needed to roll hit points.
all right, yeah, and
Oh,
I'm at
nice.
max.
Yeah,
Okay, well, now I want to heal myself.
and you can also get automatically healed if you need it. So you just do your hit point roll.
Right,
Yes,
I'll
the
do
blue
that.
means that you're
Oh.
above max.
Yeah,
I do like that it does that though. So 13.
yeah.
Nice.
Should easily
I
be
am
above that.
I am undefeatable.
You are a
And-
golden god.
I have full. What am I? Golden God.
Yeah. So it's movie reference.
sounds cool.
Obscure movie reference at that. Now I'm thinking of just the movie that it's from. So yes.
I'm gonna
As
type
you
it in,
guys
make
are
it
like
official.
probably in the first aid room healing yourselves, Taylor's the one who's probably like sitting there doing all the paperwork because she was uninjured.
And because Taylor would be the one that's just shoved to, because no one else would like to. You're like,
Just furiously scribbling away.
So by the time you do get out, it is dark. You spent a couple of hours before you head out. Are you going to head out tonight I said there is a nightlife for the first time in the Precipice Quarter, and it's vibrant. There's food everywhere. There's people everywhere. There's dancing. There's parades and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm guessing we're just all in civilian clothes, and let's definitely, at the very least, go to a tavern because, we definitely deserve it now.
Yeah, so that's a shitty first day, huh, team? I mean, come on.
As we get not Shireen, Taylor is going to also because she was given the 17 gold for the reward for the kid, so she'll split that up between everyone.
Yep.
Okay.
So I don't know, 17 divided by 4.
Would that be proceeds of? Would that be a bribe?
No, it was a reward for the kid.
All right, whatever. I'll take it.
Yeah.
We're out of the station. I can be. I can be a little more lax in my rule following.
Yeah.
Sure. You're out of uniform.
Yeah.
It's.
You can do anything if you're not.
It's not like the guard has a rule for shared tips.
No, kind of.
Taylor's being nice and sharing, because
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, kid. You're all right as a partner. Just so you know, I think you're doing great.
Her ears are totally perked up, and her fur puffs out a bit. She starts purring, and she's like, "Saved your life so many times today."
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And I'm not ashamed to call you my partner.
And unless you want to roleplay a night out in the town, we can kind of skip that, and you can level up.
All right,
Yay.
level up. Woo.
So apparently we get 4 gold each,
I'll put that in Deidre.
and then there's 25. It's
1 gold
4.25
in shared. So, yeah. Anyway.
So 4 gold and 25 silver.
Yeah.
Okay, put it on Deidre's. We don't have to roleplay a night out in the town, but you have an oh shit, that was a horrible day night out in town. That was a bad day.
Yeah, I hope that wasn't a normal day. You know, I'm not going to take shit from that lieutenant anymore. There's no way.
You did. No one took shit from the lieutenant. You called names.
Taylor's looking at you you mean you were just putting up with him this whole time?
Yeah.
It can get worse.
Hey, we earned our place on the force today. So if there was any questions about it before, they should be answered now. We saved a lot of lives. You saved a lot of lives. We all did. People aren't going to calling us rookies anymore. Forget about it. We're real cops.
Well, I want to skip to the next day and do this scene right now, but we'll have to wait till we level up.
All right, we're leveling up.
Maybe some creative editing. So, leveling up.
Oh, no.
You get your class plus your con modifier as your hit points.
Ooh.
And for everyone, it's 8. Even Deidre, it's 8.
All right.
Plus con, of course. You get a feat, a class feat, and a general's feat, I believe.
It's a class feat and a skill feat.
So, in the skill feat, I was close.
Yep. And a skill advancement.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you just change your level to 2, it automatically adjusts your hit points.
Oh, did it? I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, let me try that.
That'll make it easier for me because I don't have to do stuff. That's the point. That's really cool. Roll20's character sheet automatically adjusts your hit points.
It's getting better.
Actually, it's only Shireen and I that get a skill increase.
That's what I thought because, both the rogue and the investigator get lots and lots of skills.
No need to rub it in, guys. I'll just continue to save your lives.
I'm going to take medicine since I
That's okay. We took away
you get spell slots, we get skills.
Yeah.
and we took away the fainting of missile weapons, which was totally cheating. Mine.
No
I didn't mind.
way. No way. I'm going to type it into the thing.
I didn't mind. It was
I'm going to
all
have
good.
maximum overdrive. It's faint as everything now.
Yes. So for those watching, maximum overdrive is the only time which Deirdre actually moves at anything close to running speed, and
Yeah, like
she's
she
limited
made that up
herself to. She's limited herself to once per short rest that she can actually go fast, because Deirdre is an old lady.
You won't
And-
find that in any rule book, folks.
No.
She just made that up for herself.
Yeah. But it doesn't give anything for the character. Just I didn't believe it's actually on the sheet which you put in.
Yeah, that's funny.
So while you do that, we're going to have a break, but there should be a really quick, level up because everyone kind of knows where they're going because we did that pre-show. So we'll be back shortly. We'll also be playing a few of our highlight reels from the previous years and previous shows. So please stick around for that. Thank you for your support. Thank you everyone for coming in. The donations and for the subscriptions and for the redemptions as well. I thought that fight was going to go much better. I did have to pull punches because that was bad.
Well, yeah, like, you almost killed our
every attack could have been a kill or could have been a down. It has 3 attacks per round, of which that bastard has such a good attack bonus that it could hit pretty much every single attack.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I did have to pull punches. That's the first level. That's shouldn't happen. For example, it has acid spray. Acid spray is 30 foot, 3d6 acids plus a persistent 1d6 acid with a saving throw of DC 20. So that's extreme. It's a once per hour, so we just classed that it's already done that and doesn't have that ability. Its acid speed is 3d6 acid damage. Its mandibles damage armor. It's all bad. All bad.
That's okay. We're done.
First
We're
level
done. It's over.
Yep, all done. So we're going to take a quick break. So stick around. We'll be back shortly, and we'll have our second level characters. And I think the critical deck is the really thing that saved everyone there.
I was about to say house deck.
Yeah. Right back. Bye.
I'm not supposed to be hearing anything right now.
Hello!
Right?
You should be able to hear me now, but hi, welcome back to the channel. We're back from our break, so I kind of pressed the unmute right when Polly was saying something.
Hey!
So I'd already kind of was pressing when, hi,
how embarrassing.
Take 2.
Oh no!
If you search our episodes, you'll find at least one where we don't have, I think we've got the break. Oh, sorry, during the break, everyone's unmuted, and during the show, everyone was muted.
Perfect.
There's also one where post-show, everyone's talking, which is usually when we're very relaxed after a show. Wasn't, whoops.
As you should be.
Yeah, whoops. Shouldn't have happened. So anyway, hi, we're back. We've had a relaxing night out on the town, celebrating our first day maybe, or like oh shit, that was a horrible, horrible day. Let's just get drunk. One of the two. And we've also done a level up in that meantime. So we're now into chapter 2 at level 2. And so in the morning, you report back to duty, do you actually head back to do you head out on town all night and end up sleeping somewhere, or do you go back to the barracks at night?
Go back to the barracks.
Go back to the
wiped
barracks.
out. Yeah.
Barracks.
Just checking, just didn't know how far you're going to be doing the drinkies. Just want to make sure. Just checking. So you wake up in the morning a little bit not as chirpy as before, although I'm sure no one even notices Taylor because Taylor is always so chirpy.
Like right
At a guess.
Yeah.
And everyone else is getting about, they're doing their own stuff. Just as you're ready, just getting ready, and Sergeant Olo storms into the barracks and essentially picks out the four of you, Deirdre included, of course, and says, "You lot, come with me. The lieutenant wants to speak with you." And he marches you. For the second time in 3 days, you're marched to the lieutenant's office. Again,
We're marched to the lieutenant's office?
yeah.
Or are we just following along? All right. Okay.
As in, you're dragged to the lieutenant's office.
Here we go. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Shireen's already getting her back up.
So Lieutenant
excited.
Lieutenant Lazarus, again, is in his office. His large oak desk is covered with papers on one end. He looks like he's not in a good mood. But then again, you don't think you've ever seen him in a good mood. This could be just his normal bitch face. Well, the lieutenant grunts, Ola reports that you didn't screw up last night at the menagerie. Well done. But don't let it get to your heads. We've got bigger problems than a couple of escaped pets to deal with. While you're busy playing catch cockatoos, someone stole one of the exhibits. Some device called the Grave Raker. Broad daylight, thousands of pounds of magical excavator, and it's just gone. Right under our noses. And he shakes his head and just utter disgust. But don't worry, I've got my best people. No, not you. Pulling double shifts to figure it out. But while that's all happening, there's still other things to go through, and he just waves his hand at the stack of reports on the side of his desk. It says here that you reported some missing persons, some ranting zookeepers. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mr. Knight, the one who owns it. Sir.
Yes. Well, half the reports on this desk are about the exact same thing. So I can't have my top detectives chasing down every runt who didn't hold Mummy's hand during the fair. So I'm putting you on that. No, not my best. You.
I'm going to stop you right there, Lieutenant. You're looking at your best.
Ezeric is going to find out
everything. Olo just staying behind you, just over the back of your head. So now, back to where we're going. Lieutenant keeps going. Track down these strays. See if there's any more information than what's here. We don't want to spend all our time tracking down drunks and runaways. And for Alabas's sake, don't mess up. I'll have you investigating the latrines and the holding cells until they shine like the first vault. Clear?
Yes, sir.
At least someone has some respect. So here, and he just motions to a stack of reports on his desk. See what you can do and have a look through them. And no matter what you think, you're going to the Bergola first. Seems that they have some political sway. And I had a visit last night from one of the delegates, a fierce lady, very fierce. But here, and he just gives you this just stack of reports, and you're assigned a desk to go through them. A single desk.
A single desk. Does it come with like a pin board, like
No.
on the wall behind it? No. Can I request a pin board?
We can
I already have
pin
the
the
red
tail
yarn.
on the cat.
Get the rookie a pin board, Lieutenant. It's the least you could do.
How's Ezeric
You
going
do
to
understand the
his...
chain of command.
I do, and I'll follow
And
your
I'm way
orders.
above. I'm way above you in command. So just go and do what I told you to do. And just ushers you, and Sergeant Olo ushers you out.
As we're being ushered out by Sergeant Olo, can I turn to him and be like, where would I find a pinboard, sir? Ezeric needs it to do his thing.
I can try to find one for you, but you don't ask the lieutenant these things. He's got
No,
bigger
sir.
things to important,
Yes, sir.
bigger things to think on. And he shakes his head and he starts walking in a different direction down the corridors.
He's a desk jockey between you and me. That lieutenant hasn't been out in the field in years. He can talk all big, but when it comes down to real police work, it's us. We do what we need to do.
Taylor
Okay,
is looking conflicted.
let's just
Let's get the
search
core
through
board.
these papers for extra clues as to where these people went off to.
Yeah.
Okay, so because you're an investigator, I have to give you some information straight up.
That's odd.
Yeah, really. So one thing that strikes us note is that most of them have something in common. They are all foreigners, and they've all disappeared within a month. As in the majority of the case notes. So outsiders to the city have disappeared.
Do we know if that's if it's I mean, it's a big city. Do we know that if these disappearances are unusual? I mean, I guess they are.
The fact that they're all missing people, and they've all, like, the majority, as I say, there's other ones which there are missing children and things like that from locals, but these are the outliers. That these are adults.
I see.
There's an entire family in one case. They just disappeared.
Are there any links to last seen locations?
The links to last seen locations. Let's see if I can bring up the list here. So I have a list. Of course, it's not where I need it to be, but I do have a list somewhere. Yeah, again, not where I need it to be. And I've just done something really badly. Okay.
Well, while you're doing that, Taylor is just like looking at Ezeric and like, you tell me what you need to do. If you need this organized alphabetically or in a different manner, you let me know, and I can help. And I just want to see an investigation.
Okay. So let's give you access to this. And I'll even allow you to edit it so you can write notes.
Ooh.
Okay.
So the missing. After going through the case files, or as you're going through the case files of close to 24 disappearances, the following basic details of the cases which have the most prominent. These are the ones which seem to be that had that connection of the outsiders to the city there. They've also got the most information. Some are had a booking who didn't come back or didn't pay, and they're not really not really know what's going on. There's not enough information. But there's Anastasia Kovis, a human I can't do that. Irasini, thank you. Merchant who came to Absalom to sell ice wine has disappeared. Archibald Knight and Minera Samira Froome, the halfling menagerie owner, and his human veterinary employee have both disappeared. This is from your case notes last night, and you got the details which you had from that. Dragonfly Masons, the Minkarian stonemasons working on the Dragonfly Pagoda. He did mention the pagoda is where you have to go first. 5 of them disappeared all in one night. Only a couple of nights ago. Elima, a dwarven scholar who came to the city to study. Lima Swampwalker, a gnome ranger who also came to see the fair, and there's a whole entire family as well of tourists who came and are now no longer known of their whereabouts.
Okay.
The missing family seems like something that we would want to go for kind of earlier on. It's a lot of people missing from one family.
Yeah. However, several masons working for the one project also looks suspicious.
All right, well, I'm open. I'm good.
More Masons went missing than the family.
All right, let's do that. That sounds great.
5 Masons, 4 family.
All right, let's go,
and
team.
Two in the family are twins, so that only classes as half each, so that's thankfully.
Shireen's ready to go. She doesn't like shuffling papers around the desk. It's not my style.
And if they're identical twins, well, you can always lose one. You got a replacement.
Yeah. So, yeah, looking through the papers, I don't find anything else that stands out.
Yep. There's also something I need to do as well. So this came in when we were offline. See if we can do this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Hashtag Deirdre Stormchaser, hashtag Shireen, hashtag Taylor.
So thank you.
Yes.
So I misread that this morning, and I thought that was all 3 going to Shireen. So all 3 going to Deirdre. So I'll actually put that down to 2 and give 2 to others. So
All right.
but
All
as
right.
sorry, GameReaper, you're not a fan. You don't have a fan here.
No. This is now Ezerik's arc. This is where Ezerik's gonna shine.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
and it was based on our
This-
past performance. So
It's the investigator's time.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I said, you walk into an office and I have to give you information that's hidden. You don't have to be rich, but it's absolutely massively appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's weird to wake up, get ready for a show and have an email saying you've already got a donation for the show. So thank you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you so much. You have those details of some of the others, and you don't have much details of the Dragonfly Masons, other than there was 5 of them, and they all disappeared at the same time.
Yeah.
2 nights ago.
Yeah. All right. Would I classify all of this as the same lead I had on Archibald Knight and Minera Froome? So just combine that into the one investigation?
Yes, you can. Because it's the same 2 people, and the investigation is now, the scope of it has just blown up out of proportion.
Okay.
So you can still add your pluses to that investigation now.
I was gonna say we haven't really finished investigating the menagerie as to why someone decided to sabotage it.
But you've been ordered to do
Distraction.
something else.
Yeah, we'll get back to that later.
You think it's a
There was the robbery of that device.
Oh.
Is that what you think it is?
What?
Wait, so it was the device went missing around the same time as the
Exactly the
menagerie?
same time.
Yep.
In fact, I actually described the device in the fair when describing the scene of when you're going to the fair or going to the menagerie. And
Wait,
I
it
forgot
was in
enough.
the menagerie?
No, it's not in it, but I described some of the things in the scene. Yes, I dropped clues in descriptions, which are supposed to be ignored. Yes. And I also
come back to haunt us later.
Yeah. And I also forgot the scene where you leave the menagerie and there's a thing nearby which there's whatnot. The whole, oh my god, it's disappeared, blah blah. But listen, you're too more the F this, I'm just going home, I want to get some sleep, I want to forget this day. So we ignored the scene. Anyway. Sorry. So you do have the sample liquid as well, if you wanted to drop that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, without going through the details, you can drop that off to the boffins in the lab, and they can investigate the liquid for you while you're doing other things, more important things like heading to the Dragonfly Pagoda. So Pagoda, not Pagola. As you head out in the streets, again, busy day. It's a little bit bright today compared to yesterday, mostly because of the night spent getting over yesterday. But you head out on the streets, it's busy, there's people everywhere. And as on the way to the Pagoda, you see two things. Firstly, what looks to be a rickshaw with very fancy designs on it. It's got silks and it's got golden inlay dragons and scenes on the side, but on the side of the rickshaw, you don't actually see who's behind. More of a shade that they can see out, you believe, but you can't see who it is inside. But it goes past you in the other direction. It's possibly someone important, and everyone does make room for it as it comes towards them. The other thing you see as you're going down the street is there's a scene just off the street where a woman is yelling and seems to be making a scene herself. She's yelling up at a building, which you see arcane marks on the side of the building. And she's just yelling and seems to be yelling at someone inside and telling them to get out of there. Stop going through my things. I'll get the police here. I'll get the guard, and then you'll know what real pain is. You get out of here.
Okay, I think we should see what this is about.
Yeah, I guess so. We got some kind of a dispute here in progress.
Who wants to do the official voice thing?
I don't know, Rookie, it might be your turn.
Her ears go up and she like puffs out her chest and then she starts striding forward going, the Edgewatch Guard are here. What appears to be the disturbance?
Nice. Smoothly delivered, Rookie. Sure.
Well, let's see. I've got a young kid who's broken into my house while I was out, and he's blocked himself in. He's barricaded. Says that I've stolen his master and kidnapped him. I've got no idea who this kid is, but it's my laboratory. He's in my magical laboratory. It's not safe for kids to play around with, and you hear breaking of glass from upstairs in the building. It's a two-story wooden building, which is narrow in between buildings, but it seems to be more of a... Yeah.
Anything we should be concerned about the markings?
Well, they're part of my experiments, but they're benign. They're not active runes or anything like that. It's okay. I've got permits inside, of course. But it's the chemicals which seems to be the issue. I don't know if this miscreant, this juvenile, even knows what he's doing. And with that, you see a small vial thrown out the window from the second story, and it goes over the street and hits a building on the other side, and just blobs up, and then starts growing in size, and just foams up, and then just stops, and then shrinks again. See? No idea.
All right. Yeah,
Well,
I'm just going to climb into the window.
second story.
Yeah.
So what I mean by I'll give you a description of the building. Very narrow. It's in between buildings, more of like a terrace. And so there's a door. There's a door to the front. There's no window at the front, but more arcane runes. And the only way in is like the front door, or there's a window up top, above the front door, which is where it's now been smashed.
What was the color of the chemical explosion?
It was bright pink, and then it turned to green, and then it turned black, and then just started shrinking again.
Ooh. Shireen doesn't know jack about that.
Deirdre probably would say something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Give me a boost.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your strength modifier, Shireen?
Yeah, it's not great.
Well,
Let's see here.
it's
Mine's
not.
0.
My strength is modifier 0.
Yeah, so average.
Yeah.
I'm
would-
pretty sure an average human can easily lift up a kobold.
Yeah.
I would ask the lady who we have not yet gotten the name of.
Oh, sorry. Mariam Porphyry.
Mariam Porphyry. Is there a back door or anything like that we should be aware of?
No, the back door goes into someone else's property, so it's been boarded up for years. Property disputes, all that type of stuff. Yeah.
Understood.
It's-
We'll do our best to retrieve said child from inside your magical laboratory. Just leave it to us.
Yes. Just keep the blood to a minimum and try not to smash anything.
We do what we can.
I'm guessing like
We're like the Ghostbusters going in there.
And if if he's a different color, that's not on me or my experiments. We're perfectly fine before he got in there.
Okay.
Although I don't know what color he was before he came in there, so it could have been purple before he started. Or blue. I don't know.
Yeah, I would totally assist Shireen in trying to get Ezra up there.
All right.
So you assist as you're starting to climb up. Can I get a reflex save
Oh, geez.
as
Okay.
another object flies out of the window?
From all of us?
No, it's just from
Just
the kobold.
Ezra.
Just
Oh,
Ezra.
Okay.
As it flies out, I'll give her a percentage chance for that one actually. Okay, 50-50. That doesn't make it clearer. The percentage chance is 50.
That's funny.
Any modifiers you want to add to that?
Well, no, that's the thing. It's like everything's coming up like 50-50. I'm like, okay. So as you climb up and you're just peeking, like you just got your hands up on the edge and you're just trying to pick up, you can see inside a young boy, maybe 13, 14. I've even got a picture for you. Just throwing like back to you, and he's throwing things out of the window from back to you. He's got a desk that's overturned. There's liquid and things all over the floor from the other side of the desk towards you, and he's like rummaging through the desk. There's notes everywhere, notes thrown everywhere, and as he throws something out the door, that's when your head is popped, like out the window. That's when your head is popped up. You also can see that the door, like there's stairs that go up to this room, that's been barricaded by cabinets, which are also torn through and emptied. And there seems to be some chemical reactions that's like now surrounding all of that, which is a bit weird. You don't really know, but you don't think it's healthy, if that's probably the best way of putting it. And as the bottle hits you, I'm gonna have to do another 50-50 is not enough. I'm gonna have to check again. Okay. It doesn't break. It hits you, doesn't break, and goes off to the side, and just misses a passerby or one of the onlookers to this scene, and splashes on the ground. Again, foams up, changes color a few times, goes to black, and then just starts bubbling and going back to nothing.
I'll just roll in through the window and just say, "Ow!"
Get out of here! You stand back. I've got magic. And he's pointing, and he's like, I'll do it. Get out of here. She kidnapped my master, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to rest until I find my master.
Who's your master?
But you don't know? She hasn't told you? I swear she's done it. My master, Chameleon. Also, Camillus, he's a great wizard. He studied with that wrench, that witch. She used to pick on him in the academy, and she used to tell all these stories about that witch. She's horrible. She's mean. Maybe even a necromancer. So now we're back into town. She must have found out about him, and he's kidnapped her. Maybe even killed her. Maybe used her as part of the experiments. I don't know. And he grabs a big jar with looks like something in it. Something that was once human or once not human, but once a part of a body or part of something. And it's just floating in there. So this might be my master now. I don't know. I bet she's done something to him. I know she's done something to him. She must have evidence here somewhere.
Okay, I think you need to calm down.
Where you're standing, there's chemical reactions on the ground.
Yeah, I'm going to step off that.
Can I get a reflex save, please?
Okay.
As the ground starts, like you start moving your foot off, and it starts like almost like a gludge, like a very thick form of like maple syrup, but it doesn't. But it has like a purplish color. Starts moving with your foot, but it snaps when you can start moving back. Like right to the very edge of the window where there's none of that. If you move further into the room, you'll be moving into it.
Moving into it.
If you go into the room further from the window, like you've got like that much between the window and where it starts. It's pretty much covered the room, apart from where he's standing.
So it's between you and him.
Okay.
Yeah. Consider it glue. Or a massive
made quite a mess in here.
I have to find evidence. I know she's got him here somewhere, or she has evidence of him.
So if I hear
okay, I'm just going to point at my badge. See this? This means I'm an investigator.
You're with her, aren't you? She sent you in here. You're with her. I knew this sea was corrupt.
It's my job to find out the truth.
You're not here to find out the truth. You're just here to cover up her crimes. Her crimes against my master. He was a great, powerful wizard. He said, let's go back to the city where I started my career. I could show you the academy. I could show you the fair they put on. But no. We're in here for a few weeks and then disappeared. Poof, gone.
What?
And now,
why do you think she took him?
She took him because she always picked on him. She always hated his brilliance, his magnificence. He was always better than her in the academy. And she kept on pushing him down. She kept on trying to hamper you. An evil sorceress.
Have you filed a missing person?
He just looks stumped. Like not really knowing what that is.
Because right now I am investigating a lot of people that have disappeared lately.
Again,
that came from outside the city.
Again, see what she's done? She's kidnapping them all. I guarantee that's her. Go down there and arrest her now. I'll take care. I'll find the evidence right here.
It's my job to find evidence.
Are you a mage? I am.
Kid.
You're not a part of the city guard, which means you're breaking the law. You're the criminal.
As he just motions to something else, and it lifts up without him touching it, and goes into your direction.
Assaulting an officer.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm
but
just
more
going
towards the
to,
window.
Yeah, I'm
They're
just
like,
going
no.
to duck.
Yeah. So
and yeah,
another
I'm just
thing
going
just
to
flies out the window.
say, look, you're not in trouble. Just calm down, please,
You're
so that
not
we
in
can
trouble.
find out what's going on.
I told you what's going on. She kidnapped him. And you're telling me she's kidnapped other people. Go
We
downstairs and
don't
arrest
know
her.
that for sure.
She totally did it. She's an evil witch. Sorceress. Hag.
To bet everything on an assumption
It's not an
is
assumption.
not very clever.
It's not an assumption. I've done my research. It took me days to find her. It took me weeks. But I know she's done it.
To find what?
To find her. I had to track her down. Hiding in plain sight.
How
like
does
this.
that prove she did it?
Because she did. Aren't you listening, little thing? She did it. She knows she did it. And I'll find the evidence. I'll find it right here now.
Derek, do you need a hand? She's gonna like Taylor's saying this like so that hopefully it doesn't carry in too far, but she's like,
Shireen's gonna go in the first level
Okay.
door at the bottom of the house.
Yeah.
And just kind of make
So
her way up.
I'm just going
The door's
to
not locked,
Sneakily.
but as you
Yeah,
try to open the
carefully,
door,
while he
it
isn't
doesn't move
looking,
easily.
make my way to the barricaded door.
To move would be to step on.
the glue stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there like furniture between me and the door?
The door itself has like a cabinet that's been pushed across it, but the cabinet itself has something growing out of it, magically growing out of it, something. You don't really know what it is. The only other real furniture in the room is a table or a desk which is turned over as a barricade between the window and the door.
Okay, there's no playing
And-
the floor is lava here.
It's pretty much the floor is lava. But there's no fun way of playing the floor is lava.
Yeah.
What's the distance between Ezarek and the kid?
It's gonna be a bad jump if you're gonna try to do it.
I'm gonna attempt to push the door open.
Can I get a strength, please? A
Sure
athletics or
can.
whatever
It's athletic.
associated. I've got it here somewhere, but an 18. Let's see, actually. Yes, you push down the front door, much to the annoyance of the owner, Mariam.
Hey,
You
whatever.
better
Please
not be
work.
breaking anything. Looks like he's doing enough. And as you push it, there's a bed that he's kind of pushed down the stairs onto the door, which you're pushing back. And you climb around the bed, and there's a thin stairway that goes up. There's nothing else but a thin stairway that goes up to another doorway.
All right, so I try to sneak up the stairs. Try to stay quiet.
Can I get a stealth roll, please?
Sure
You
can.
do have several
Sure
advantages
can.
here. So it's
All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can pull it off. There we go. Awesome.
you
Great
have
job.
several advantages here, but a 9?
That's a +7 modifier.
You stub your toe.
Yeah. Ah! Oh, Yeah.
And the bed, like as you're climbing over it quietly, the bed just cracks a little bit, and from being thrown down the stairs, and you hear like the noise from downstairs, as in Ezra. You can hear the noise from downstairs.
And I'm like,
some
"Oh,
noise from downstairs.
all right, kid. The cops are
Who's done
here.
that?
Cops.
Get
Time
out
to
of
come
here.
down quietly.
I'm a big, powerful mage. You get
I'm a
out of
cop.
here. I'll send this one out the window.
Oh, now he's threatening us. Hey, kid, this is not the way to solve this problem. My colleague here is gonna work this out. You here threatening innocent people, throwing whatever chemicals around. That's
I'm
terrorism.
not threatening anyone.
Terrorism. Write that down, rookie.
Okay.
You're throwing stuff out the window onto people on the street.
Yeah, come on.
It's
Come
hiding
on
the
now.
evidence. I'm trying to sort through all this to get through it.
Destroying public property.
Kid, you're gonna get yourself in big trouble if you don't just Stop now. Come down. We'll figure this
Look.
whole thing out. What good is this doing to you for you? Is this solving any of your problems? No. Is it?
If there was any evidence, it's stuck underneath all of this goo.
How
You
old are
do
you, kid?
not know how to investigate.
Well, she's
crime
booby trapped
scene.
it, hasn't she?
Oh God. How old is this kid? Can I tell just by looking?
You can't even see.
You're
done.
Okay.
downstairs,
Yeah.
and there's
Okay,
like
so I go up
you're
these stairs.
on
I'm
the
up the stairs.
stairwell, but there's like the door that you're in front of. It's closed, but there's this blackness around the edges of the door, and like it comes out about 6 to 8,
It's making
6
the
to
kid
8
crazy.
inches. Like it's come out like just seeped its way around the door frame.
Oh, so this
It-
kid is under the influence.
Taylor, would she have been able to kind of climb up and is just kind of perched underneath the window, like hands on the ledge and kind of just poke up so she can see inside?
Well, Taylor can climb. Like
Yeah.
Taylor has climb
Yeah.
skill, so you can just peek in. And
And I've got my ears flat to make myself less of a known thing.
would you
as
like
I'm,
to do a
peering.
stealth roll if you're doing it subtly?
Well,
then?
I'm just making myself a smaller target. I'm not being stealthy because she is going to call out and say, "We really are here to try to like keep the disturbance in check. Are you willing to come with us quietly so we can help you?"
This kid's on drugs.
You arrest her, and then I don't even have to be here.
We would
He's
take
not-
both of you in so we can solve this and find
She
your
started.
master.
She kidnapped her. She kidnapped my master,
If you're going to continue with these
and
accusations,
apparently everybody else.
I'm going to have to use force to try to bring you in so we can get to the bottom of this. Are you willing to come with us quietly,
you-
please?
You need
You see
Look,
him
kid,
motion to something,
you
and
need
something else
to
lifts.
find evidence first before you break in and destroy her stuff.
Don't we
Can
get
I
like a
use-
diplomacy check or something? I mean, we're really
Yeah,
trying to reason with this kid.
I'm just I'm trying.
Who
Yeah, no,
wants,
I know.
Who wants to do the
You're gonna
diplomacy
roll.
check?
I think
Yeah,
Ezra
I-
should.
Investigate, yeah.
Yeah. Because I get a
How many pluses?
I don't know if that bonus I get counts.
I'll give you a +1 because he's talking about missing persons.
So
I'll give you your investigation.
Oh yeah. Oh
because
yeah.
he's
my
talking about
invest-
missing
yeah.
persons. So, but other than that, you've got a +1 circumstances to interact with token guards. No, I don't think that's, and not convicted criminals or prison inmates. No, but I'll give you the +1, so it's a 14, I believe, which is not enough. He seems adamant.
Can I, if you said something was like lifting or he was moving his hand, can I use my recognize spell to see what he's doing?
Yes, you can.
I need
is
to
that a skill
roll?
check or is that a?
Oh God, doesn't tell me. The GM rolls a secret arcana, nature, occultism, or religion check, whichever corresponds to the tradition of the spell being cast. But it doesn't tell me what I'm guessing. I'm rolling the appropriate skill to see if I can beat it.
Okay, so I roll a secret one, and then you roll against that.
Yeah, I guess so.
What?
I don't
That
know.
can't
No, you roll the secret roll for her, and
That's what I
the
thought.
result determines whether it's a success, failure.
That's what I thought.
Success.
Ah, okay.
So
That's how it
and
reads.
For those that are not familiar with the secret rolls, Pathfinder 2, some rolls are taken out of your control, and you have to roll secretly, and only GM sees it. So you have to react to that roll no matter what.
Yeah, they
is.
had it in Pathfinder first as well.
Yeah. You, as these seems to have something that is seems to be a spell she has powerful with. You heard some. You think you've heard something about powerful magicians can levitate whole like large things and hurl it at great speed and great power, and he's only using it for little things so far.
So if I recognize that, I would like to pull out my new wand of command and point it at the child because he's resisting coming with us peacefully.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
I would like to command him to stop.
Yeah. That's creative.
So I
It
think
does have specific
Hero
things you can
point.
command.
Yeah.
So I did have it up somewhere, which of course I've put down. Wand of command.
I just kind of
So you can
copied-
release, you drop prone, stand in place. Don't think stop was one of them.
Oh, okay.
Approach us.
Oh, to stand in the glue? Did we know if that was safe stuff to stand in, though?
You don't know. Ezrak knows more about the glue than you do.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah,
but he's
I-
certainly
yeah.
barricaded himself behind a...
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I was going to try and get you to ask the lady more about this stuff. But, yeah.
No, that's right. She would... Because it's at least the area around the kid himself is clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's more along the lines of she would probably get him to drop prone in his clear space just so that,
That doesn't... I'll tell you this. It's not going to stop him from having control of the spell. And it's not going to really do anything... Like, if he drops prone, he
can
drops
just stand
behind
back
cover.
up again.
And all he has to do is stand back up.
So
He's got a cover of a desk, which is blocking you almost entirely from view.
So
And I just realized I didn't actually get you the look of him. So let's show you what he looks like, just to...
I mean, I want to try to get in that room.
So then could I use the release what he's holding to make him drop the spell?
Punk.
Oh, you petulant child.
Yeah.
This might change people's reactions here, so let's open that up.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what he looks like. I just love the little bit of, like, just a little bit of fuzz.
He's trying to grow the fuzz. Peach fuzz.
He's a great mage.
Yeah. I'll just look back. Ask the lady what this stuff is.
Can I do that if I'm also trying to use my wand of command?
No, one or the other.
And I'm still trying to get in the room. What do I got to do to
Although
get
I can have Deirdre be asking.
Okay.
I can have Deirdre be asking.
Let's just get that out. Yeah, because she's...
Deirdre
she's
says,
the alchemist.
Deirdre calls up from below. It looks like he doesn't really know what to do alchemically wise, and he's mixing things, and and this could go badly.
Stuff is big, so we don't know what it's going to do.
Yeah. For the door, would you like to try to open the door?
I sure would.
It is an
I'm gonna try to do
athletics
it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it carefully and slowly.
It's basically glued shut.
All right, I'll do it. I'll just push it hard.
Would you like to use a reroll for that? Because it's not budged.
I wouldn't waste it there.
No, I don't want to waste it there. Oh, wait a second, and I'll try again.
Okay, so you hear are you doing quietly? Trying to just like quietly push it, or are you doing the big bang?
No, I'm just pushing hard because I don't,
Okay.
I tested the door presumably and it didn't move. I'm like, forget it. This is a dangerous situation. I'm gonna try to force it open.
Yeah. So you test it, like you think that there's something heavy behind it, or it could be something chemical around the outsides of the door, and then you're like, oh, okay, and you do that big push and nothing. And you just hit on nothing.
So I don't even feel it budge. Like, do I sense that it's locked in some way, like a regular lock, or does it just not move at all?
You get a sense that there's either something heavy on the other side,
okay,
or with that something's leaked around it.
Black
it could be
goo
something
is like some kind of
or that could be affecting it as well.
All right.
Or in this case, in reality, it's actually both.
You're on your own, Ezra. Bye.
Look, kid,
See my
with what you're
protections of-
doing, you're in a lot of trouble.
I'm the innocent party here. My master is the one that's been kidnapped. He's disappeared. We come to the festival and she's kidnapped him. He's in danger.
Tell me,
He's somewhere in a basement
what
somewhere being
is your
experimented
proof?
upon.
What is your proof that she did it? And we'll look into it, I promise.
He's always told me stories about her. She's picked on him his entire career, and now that we're in her land, in her city, she's done this. Her or her compatriots or her associates, her minions are the ones that have done this. I know it. And there's evidence here somewhere.
Look, why don't you, instead of destroying any evidence in this room, which you are doing, look at this mess you're making. How are we going to find anything in a room like this?
This wasn't me. This was her traps.
You mean the jars you were mixing together?
Mixing anything. Look, and he moves a potion, a jar across, and just flings it at the side wall, and it just turns. This one like sprinkles in electricity, and then just dissipates. See, she's trapped the place.
That's
was
not
you
a
just
trap.
destroying it.
That was just a bottle that you shattered.
It's her weapons.
Only because you threw it and broke it. You're going to have to pay for damages too, by the way. I'm noting this down.
I'm going to take that as your note. You take out your notepad.
Mentally.
Intimidation.
No, I was going to go the fall drop.
No.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone's going to repeat your mistakes.
I can ask how I note it down.
It's worth
Mentally.
a try. Worth a try. Destruction of property.
Yeah, so
So what would you like to do? There are a few things you haven't tried. You're still struggling with the actual stairway door. And you've got this area around on the floor.
Can I try to kick the door in?
Okay. Do a big athletics check again to try to kick the door in.
Jeez.
Would you like to reroll
no,
with a hero point?
just keep attempting it until it works.
All right. Okay. I'll take another turn trying in a second.
Yeah, so
So your
I think
diplomacy
we have
failed. But
yeah.
what else would you like to do?
Yeah,
I was trying to use the wand of command to hold him in place long enough for someone to jump across and just manacle him.
That isn't how command works.
Yeah,
No.
It's not D&D command.
No. It's very different. You can do certain actions.
There is
Which
the
would-
stand in place one though, so it's how long does that? Because we're not in initiative, so it's how would this work in the
But
circumstance?
he just doesn't move.
Yeah,
He
so you
spends
won't
one
be able
action-
to resist.
No, you spend one action doing what the command is.
Yep.
So stand in place means he has to spend one action not moving. He can do other things in that action. Oh no, he just spends one action. Loses that.
Yeah.
What is the point of this spell?
Because you could
It's
you could move
to
in,
get them to do specific things.
yeah, like dropping something, which means they have to drop as one action, which either could be something explosive or something you want, and then they have to spend another action either picking it up or they have to deal with else.
Basically a disarm against their will save instead of their reflex.
Or get them to come towards you instead of you coming towards them. And in this case, there is a sticky floor.
But we don't know. Well, what is the stone? Is the floor stone or wood or underneath of you?
It's wood.
Okay, there's no evidence of it being acidic in any way. There's no smoke steaming up from it.
No,
Obviously melting through the floorboards.
no. From what Razork saw, it just stuck onto his foot.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
It's gloop.
Okay, so I could use, yeah, like what Ezra said before, I could use the Wonder Command to make him come forward and stand in the goop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is really a crappy thing to do to a kid.
It's all right. He can take his shoes off.
Yeah.
When do I get to
He
kick the
did
door
this
in
to
again?
himself.
Do you want to try to do the door? While this is going,
here
you
we
can
go
try the door
again.
again.
So then, okay, if I was going to use the Wonder Command, they have to do a will save?
As the door splinters and
And my
there's
foot gets stuck in
this
it.
little
Yeah.
magical energy crackling from the blackness as it also shatters. The cabinet it seems to be very brittle and just disintegrates and flies off. Like not disintegrate, but like little shards. Like
All right, kid,
sugar
show's
glass.
over. Yeah, time to just cut it out. It's over.
Would
We're
you
gonna
like to do
take
an
you in.
intimidate?
Sure would. Perfect. Come on. Yes. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how this is written down is that certain things trigger certain things, like breaking the door lowers intimidations checks and even can lower the diplomacy.
Sure
You
can.
just passed the actual normal diplomacy one, which was really high without that. So yes, he goes, look, I'm sorry. Like, okay, look, okay. But you got to promise me. It's like you'll look into her. I swear she's done it. Like,
Kid, we were telling you the truth all along. Look. I know you're just upset. Let's go outside. We'll do exactly what Ezra said. He's an investigator. He's going to solve this for you. So come on out.
and you'll look into it. You'll make sure you find my master.
Absolutely.
And all the others that she's also buried and done experiments to.
Do you have a list of names of people who have gone missing and that you think this has happened to?
I know the other one said that like you're investigating other people, and so you'll
Yeah,
have
so
to
we're
find.
already investigating that then. So yes.
Yes, so you'll find the other ones that she's buried and done experiments to.
You're just making assumptions now.
No, I'm not. She did it. I know she did it.
Unless you have proof, it's an
He's-
assumption.
All right.
He's-
Okay.
He's even more paranoid than you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get the kid out of the house so he doesn't have access to any of this stuff anymore. We're gonna go outside, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Ezra, like, do you think there's anything with this kid saying? I didn't hear it all, but what's going on with him?"
We have another missing person.
All right.
Yeah, and what was the name of the master he said again? It was
Like Camelius or something?
Camelius. Yeah.
I mispronounced it as normal, so I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Close.
Uh,
I always mispronounce.
yeah. We'll
That's
just
why I said
call
Camelius.
it Camelius. Yeah. So. Okay.
The N in the middle is silent.
all the letters which doesn't line up with Camelius are silent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So.
And I swear it's Kane West.
Yeah. So
All right.
let's.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm going to go back out through the window.
Yeah. Why
Because
not?
I'm not stepping into that group.
Yeah, you go out through the window instead of going through the group.
You may go right down.
Yeah.
Mariam says, "Look, I'm not going to press charges, but just make sure this runt doesn't come near me ever again."
We'll make sure of that. Do you know a Mr. Camelius?
No, should I?
This kid claims that you know this man, his master.
And that you went to the academy together.
There were lots of people in the academy at the same time I was in.
May I ask
I
which
mean-
academy specifically that the kid might be referring to? I'm assuming there are multiple in Absalom.
There's two.
Yeah.
The Phorologos. I went to the Philologus when I was younger. I was in so many classes. There were so many different people in each of those classes. I've got no idea who this person is. They worked us so hard to get where we've been, and I've got no idea who this kid is, who this man is that he keeps on saying that I've kidnapped or experimented on or whatever. Just get him out of my sight and keep him away from me. Please.
Can do.
Who knows how much damage she's done.
Kid, you can't come back here. You can't do this anymore. Right? You understand that, don't you? You gotta let the cops handle it. You gotta let us do our job.
So I come to the police station, come to the guard station then.
Yeah, we can ask you some more questions about
you see a glint of mischief in his eyes when he says that.
Well, we would need you to come with us so we can take your statement, because you're the one who would know when your master was last seen and where and all these other
Speaking of
questions.
which, how far away from the station are we?
You're not a huge amount away from the station.
Okay. Yeah, so we can easily resolve this before heading out to the Dragonfly place.
Yeah, we still have to go find those masons, right?
Yeah. At the Dragonfly Pagoda. So head back to the station, to the Edgewatch Guards Barracks, guardhouse. Fill out the paperwork. Always paperwork. I'm assuming it's left to Taylor to do the paperwork because Taylor actually enjoys this.
So with Kid, I've got him down for assaulting an officer, breaking and entering, slander, threatening an officer, terrorism, destroying public property, destroying magical wares in an unsafe manner, as well as destroying private property.
He's
Nice.
You missed the.
He has a warning at the moment.
You also missed the use of magic against citizenry and against an officer. Unlawful use of magic. But I won't pick on that too much.
Yeah.
I think that was all under just assaulting an officer.
Yeah. So, yeah. This kid currently has a warning and never is not allowed to go near this lady or her shop again.
So a warning and a restraining order
Pretty much.
for all of that. Doesn't he have any magical wares on him?
Nope. He's got no magical wares on him.
Who's the idiot that taught this kid magic?
His master.
Chameleus, apparently.
That guy should be arrested.
He does.
Oh, I can start making fines for the master.
There you go. Reckless teaching of magic. I'm sure that's in there somewhere.
Not instilling
discipline.
Yeah.
Discipline.
Magical discipline.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Like
So
Class
nice.
C felony or something.
So nice. One thing of note as well, when you arrive at the barracks, that's rickshaw is parked outside the barracks.
Well, that's probably going to be the fancy lady that the lieutenant told us about.
Oh, all right. Let's go check it out.
I don't think we should.
All right. I was
Yeah.
just checking. I was just thinking maybe we should have a word.
Well, we don't know for sure who's in it. I think he just mentioned that there was like a delegate.
Yeah.
The
All right.
political aspect of it.
I don't think he wants to be interrupted at the moment. Let's
Let's go find those masons. That's true.
And you head
We
back
got a
out.
job to do.
Head back out into the city.
Before we head out into the city, don't we need more details from the kid about when his master went missing, where he was
You
last
get
seen?
we can just assume that you get the details from him.
Yeah.
Without going into a huge amount of details. I'm not going to give you a huge detailed list of every single disappearance.
Oh, okay.
When there's close to 24 disappearances.
I already added him. to the
Yeah,
list.
I see missing lizard on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually thank you for that because I had to take him off that missing list because this was supposed to be done yesterday, that encounter.
Okay.
But having 4 random encounters plus the zoo was going to be one big first day.
Right.
So yeah. Apart that was a good one. So you head back out towards the Dragonfly Pagoda. Not that one, nope. It's this one. So the Dragonfly Pagoda. Is this where I'm going to be? I think so, yep. Okay, situated near the heart of the Precipice Quarter, the Dragonfly Pagoda is sure to be one of the highlights of the Radiant Festival, if its builders can ever get it finished. Sent from the Manichae people to introduce the common folk to the region of the inner sea, the majestic culture of the Empire Dawn. The Dragonfly Pagoda sits atop 10-foot poles, and it's in various stages of construction at the moment. It looks like the outer walls are finished. There's certainly stuff going on. There's planks here and there on the ground and a lot of material. There's giant wings that spread out from this building. The wings made of paper and glass, just glitter in the sunlight, held together or held up in the air by giant poles. You would say that from above, it would actually form the shape of a dragonfly, the pagoda itself. Although as you approach, there seems to be a commotion, kind of a serious commotion, where there's a lot of workers yelling at what looks to be people in charge, and there's no actual work going on. As you get closer, you notice you overhear the language seems to be quite agitated and quite fierce, and although no violence is happening, it seems to be people are on edge. You get the feel, you get the understanding that some of the workers are refusing to actually go to work, and the overseers are refusing to pay them unless they actually work. And there seems to be this heated standoff going on.
I don't think any of us speak Minkayan.
So, that's the thing. Some of it's in common.
Okay.
So we're catching like bits and pieces.
Yes, you're catching bits and pieces that you just don't think that. Yes.
For reference, Minkai is basically Japan.
Yes. And although there are some that do look dressed up in traditional Minkai clothing, they're not the ones that seem to be arguing about not going to work. They seem to be the overseers. They seem to be the ones that want the work to happen, yet it's those that seem more dressed locally that are refusing.
Okay.
So that's the scene that's in front of you.
Yeah. We should try and find somebody in charge.
That would be the Minkayans?
Yeah. You follow the heated debate, and you see a woman standing behind it all, who just has that presence of, that's the person you want to speak to. That's the person who is the one in charge.
Right.
As you approach her, she's dressed quite well, and she turns to you, as she bows. My name is Ama Umani. Welcome to the Dragonfly Pagoda. I'm sorry we're currently closed right now, but it seems that my sister has sent you to deal with that. It seems that our workmen don't feel like wanting to work today, Don't worry about them. We'll deal with them. But thank you for finally coming
You know why we're here?
to deal with the stone scales, I believe.
We came for the missing people.
Ah, yes, my countrymen. I can't give you much details about that, unfortunately. We've got work disputes currently. I thought you were here to help with that.
No.
Stone
No, we're not here for that.
Yes, the kobolds.
Do we? Okay.
None of the people here are kobolds.
Okay. So I'm guessing the Stone Scales are a tribe.
Yeah.
Do I recognize that tribe name?
One of the Undercity tribes.
Thank God we got a kobold here.
You see, we had to have some how can we put it, unconventional hiring choices in recent days after our skilled workers disappeared. So the decision was made to, kobolds are good with construction apparently, and they can see in the dark. So it was decided to recruit.
Very true.
Yes, it was decided to recruit the Stone Scales from Absalon's Undercity to work with some of our skilled artisans on night shift to speed up production. Unfortunately, the Stone Scales were less willing than their day shift counterparts to put up with a disciplined workload. And she looks at the locals, which are still arguing just off to the distance. And they kidnapped my brethren, and they barricaded themselves into the temple.
Wait a second.
Are
you saying that your brethren, the missing workers, are actually barricaded in a temple?
No, I'm saying that the kobolds, the Stone Scales, have kidnapped them or imprisoned them, I should say, and barricade themselves in the temple since last night's shift.
And
because they don't like their workload.
I see.
And these aren't the same missing persons.
No, if you wish to speak to the workers that know about those, they were night shift workers, and that would be the same ones that are currently imprisoned by the Stone Scales. So, it looks like you're helping us no matter what.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it this way. This city has work laws. And it means that the workers in the city, the craftsmen, are very undisciplined and very lazy. They don't understand that doing the job right first time means not losing a finger. We can't impose our laws upon your citizens. So when our citizens, our skilled craftsmen, disappear, we have to go elsewhere to hire other people who don't have the same discipline that we do. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. I think I got my information mixed up out of character when I'm trying to make notes. So, Stone Scales have imprisoned workers?
Her workers. Some of her masons.
So half the night shift are
most of the night shift.
The ones that were half the night shift were the ones that were missing, and then the rest that could have any information are currently captive by the Stone Scales.
Yes. That's exactly it.
shift. In the temple.
Yes.
Temple?
Yeah.
The other half.
And her current day shift workmen are refusing to go in there and work. That's the other thing that you pick up.
Look, we're not here to try to back you in your slave labor practices, but we will try to get your workers out. We'll find out what happened to your missing workers. But are you trying to tell us that you say those kobolds caused your other workers to go missing? That's what I'm not getting.
No, we didn't even
never
hire.
said that.
We hired the kobolds because we lost 5 of our workers in one shift overnight.
I see, but you don't know where they went. Okay, all right.
No, I don't have the details of them, but the rest of the night shift, those that had to be put in charge of the kobolds, have now been kidnapped by the kobolds.
Okay. How many hostages are inside, and how many stone scales are inside?
Let me see. Well, there's about I think 4 of my countrymen were supervising last night. As for the stone scales, I don't have the details of that. I'm sorry. They would just kind of turn up to work and send as many people as they thought appropriate.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So I can't really say how many.
All right, let's go
10.
break this up. I mean,
Yeah.
Maybe 10,
What?
maybe 15. I don't know. It's depending. As I said, it's depending on how many they just sent that night.
Okay. Are there any entrances aside from the main doors?
Well, the main entrance is in the tail, and she points to an area where it's got a large, 3 beams, like 2 beams, 2 red beams going up, and a very large cross beam. And she points to that area. So that's the main entrance. The rear entrance, the exit of the pagoda, the stairs have been collapsed by the kobolds and most likely probably booby trapped. The floor wasn't totally complete, but again, well, it was complete, but we've noticed that, and she points under, like into the darkness, under like where the poles hold the building up above the ground. It looked like she points to what looks to be, for those that can see in the dark, like it's been collapsed. Like parts of the floor has been collapsed. So that might be entrances, if you would like, but I would say if the kobolds have destroyed the building from the inside, they've probably done worse in those areas specifically to entrap people.
Have they made any sorry, out of character, has she mentioned anything about why they decided to imprison the workers?
Oh, the demands? Oh.
Yeah.
Phew. God, which demands do you want to hear? Every time we hear a different demand, it's a different one. Everything from better working conditions, lazy enough as it is,
we don't need to hear it. I mean,
to owning the pergola after the festival and the land it sits upon and underneath, to even a seat at the council. I think we heard an embassy as well.
We're gonna go break up this little
and
fight
of course
that
food.
you have here. But
lots of food.
You know what?
Magic. Training at the academy. Mandatory training at the academy, that was. Equal rights for kobolds. That's not our city. I don't know if they've got equal rights or not. That's not what we're here for. They're here to work. I read that.
Yeah.
So, it's got nothing to do with us.
There's lots of us in the city.
Well, hopefully you're here to do your job and not to side with the rebels.
Don't worry. I can. If anyone can find traps, it would be me.
Good.
And yeah, I'll. So, how high is the area underneath the entire pagoda?
10 foot. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
the underlying, like, this is massive building.
Okay. Yeah.
And she says, if you want a blueprint, I can get that sorted. And it's just a couple of things. Architecture in our country is more about the having it sit in nature in a proper way. You here are all about stone and wood. We do things very differently in our country. So while the walls may be thin, please don't damage them. There are doors. We don't have a custom of locking our doors. The doors will slide. Don't just try to push them. Please don't cut through the walls. And whatever you do, do not introduce fire.
Are we
To
done
our
listening to
building.
this yet?
Fire in our architecture do not go well. Do we understand?
Yes.
You won't damage the structure.
Good.
Unless we have to.
Now, I recognize the safety of our workers should come first, but please avoid smashing up the place.
Yeah. So,
We don't just do gratuitous damage. We are professionals.
yeah.
And to further incentivize that, further incentivize your careful exploration and apprehension of these bandits, you are feel free to requisition any loose valuables you find in the pagoda, but only if you do not damage it, as we will still have to finish this at some point during the festival.
Okay. Looking underneath it, do I see any traps?
It's not more about traps, it's more of a case of, like, looks like there's places where they've collapsed the floor and it's fallen
Okay.
down, is what I was kind of
All right.
mentioning.
Yeah.
But underneath it is just like this massive forest of support pillars, large
Okay.
support pillars that lift the whole building 10 feet off the ground. So from a distance, when it's finished, the whole building will look like it's floating above the ground.
Okay. So
And
I'm going to go under and try and find an entrance that way.
okay, so we're going to finish here before we go in fully. And I'll also have a blueprint for you next week, just in case, and give you an idea of kind of where things are and like where the holes are as well in the bottom, so you'll know kind of what that is. And we'll see how we go next week with the Dragonfly Pagoda and the little kobolds that have taken on control of it.
Okay.
Rebel kobolds.
So
Yeah.
is this code for end of session?
This is
Yeah.
an end of session, yes. We're
Yeah.
also getting close to our mark as well.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to have to carry forth the donation dice every week, because I think that's going to have to be a thing. So at some point you will be using them all, I hope. I think that first session we got into like using them a lot, which was great in the chase scene. Remember, you do have them. If you do get into a death scene, you can use them all to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Right.
So remember that GameReaper, you can just blow them all and go, look, no, I'm not dead.
Yeah.
And then take narrative control and tell me why you're not dead. So don't just go,
Can
I'm
do.
dead. Because you
It has
Just-
to be on a death saving throw, though. So, like, I don't think he would have been able to save himself.
we didn't have death savings. I mean,
Yeah.
you can blow them all and say, look, no, and take narrative control.
Okay.
Oh, I
That's
see.
one of the
Okay.
because it's a little bit of plot armor. We're here to tell a story. We're here to have fun. Yes, the risk is there, but in that case, that save was absolutely the critical save. Like the critical deck was what actually going back and went, oh wait, no, crap. I'm going to see if I can do some creative editing about that one and put that all in order. Go, oh great, crap. Probably not going to happen. But anyway,
Yeah, it's all good.
thank you for the donations. Thank you
Yeah,
for
thanks,
the
everybody.
subscriptions.
Yay.
Thank you for
Yeah.
just coming to watch. Thank you for the redemptions. You like we put on these shows because we enjoy doing it, and I run this channel because I like putting on shows. Circus is in my background, entertaining is my background, so I like doing this. Of course, I've been doing role-playing for a long time too, because that's my background too. But anyway, GameReaper, would you like to do your outro stuff?
Hey, I'm GameReaper with Gathering of Nerds. Check us out sometime. I've been playing Ezarek, the Kobold Investigator. And I guess this session has been my investigator half, and now next session might be the Kobold half.
And you were like, I want to investigate, I want to investigate, I want to investigate, I want to investigate. And you picked up a lot of the clues, I think all the clues for
Right.
for that first part, like for the zoo, which is great. But yeah, now it's like kobolds. It's like,
Yep.
oh yeah, I forgot you've got a kobold in the party. Great.
Yeah, I'm doing my job, guys.
Yeah.
Yay! You're going to be the liaison.
And Taylor.
Hi guys, I'm Chibi. I was playing Taylor, who is the catfolk rookie who is oh so keen to write up long lists of fines for people to hand out eventually. And you can find me at bespokecc.com.au, where I also work full time as a commission artist. So yeah.
Awesome. Polly people.
Hey, I'm Polly. I played Shireen Alban, the honest rogue in the police force. You can find me at Polly People. If you like board games, I have a channel there. Check it out. And I'm also here every Monday and every other Wednesday, including this upcoming Wednesday, where we play Starfinder in the series Smuggler's Run.
Fantastic. I was setting, like I always do this while everyone's happening. I usually set up the raid, and I was looking at one channel like, man, that looks awesome. That's an amazing overlay. Yeah, they're exactly the same overlay that we're using, which is from Paizo. Paizo released their overlay assets a few months ago during COVID. The Bane of Bravo's overlay. Of course, we've changed it massively. But it's like, that's a really cool look. Oh, wait, no, that's our same overlay. I was going to rate them, but it's not in English, so we'll find I found one that's in English. I'm sorry we're not rating them. But Paizo's amazing for their community. They do amazing stories. I highly recommend Paizo in the role-playing community. They're very proactive in a lot of situations. And even with this situation with a Guards Tale, where Agents of Edgewatch is about police, in a year where police brutality has just come to the forefront of the news, they've gone and went, oh crap, this is not a great timing, and they've rewritten bits of it and given a lot of preface of how to do things, which very amazing how they do things. So anyway, let's go raid someone. We'll have our credits roll. Thank you everyone for coming in. We'll have a little bit more music from Syrinscape, and of course the captain of the guard from Syrinscape as well, which I love playing. You'll know what I mean when I press the button for that. But thank you everybody. Stick around for the raid. Our raid message is we come to share the love. Our hearts are warm and fresh. With the Goblin Hearts. If you don't have the subscription, you can do the same thing without the Goblin Hearts. But thank you everyone for being here. It's been amazing. We'll see you next week or during other episodes. Bye.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
What's going on over here, huh? Break it up. Stop fighting. Come on. Calm down, people. Calm down. Stop. Come on, man. Calm yourselves down. Get back in the line, people. Calm down. Things will return to normal soon. Calm down. Will you all? Please. Calm down.